Yo,
Gamers?
I never took the cover off my webcam.
Oh no.
There we go. Oh, I can move.
That's a moving
Freedom. 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 Greetings. How are you all doing today? Hi, hi.
Hello.
Hi,
How's
hi,
everyone
hi,
doing?
hi, 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 hi.
Annika. Wait. Annika's here?
You didn't know that?
No. Where did he
Boy.
come from?
You're a potato.
Boy.
Alright, so Chunky Monkey, you were here first. You were here first. Congrats on the here first. Hi, how are you doing today? Also, Annika's here. And Potato's here. Of course, of course.
Annika. Did say
Hi, Garrett
boy again?
Johnson. Hi, Andrew.
Boy.
Hi, Gary.
Boy.
Gaming nerd.
Boy.
Greetings, greetings. Hi, kitty kitty pet. Hi, One Goal. How are you doing? Apple. Apple. What an odd game to be playing. Holy, no. You're the odd game to be playing. How about that? How does that make you feel?
I don't know. Holy's a video game.
Yes,
I'm gonna
it
eat
is.
a cookie dough to that. Oh.
A cookie dough.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! Wait, it has multiplayer?
Nice.
What?
I don't know how that would work at all.
Let's just make a new game. And I forgot what TikTok it was, Holy. I sent that to you like 3 days ago.
A normally peaceful undersea
Oh, I'll hydrate
sanctuary.
you, by the way, since
Today
Chunky
it will
Monkey
be
redeemed it.
transformed into a theater of pure horror, wherein our little yellow friend will play
So-
the starring role.
We
Today's the big
We had a sub
day.
goal
I have
a little
devised
bit-
an
little bit ago already,
ingenious plan to finally
to
steal
play
the
this.
Krabby Patty formula. And if Bikini
And that was
Bottom
reached.
happens to get demolished in the
And you know what else?
process, oh well.
Annika bought this game for Thistle.
With my brand new
was
duplicated
so,
Ron 3000,
Annika's here
I'll
to
clone an
join
army
along the
of
journey
robots
that this
will
game is.
wreak mayhem and destruction at my
I don't know what to
command.
expect.
One last
never seen this
review
game
of the
before, have you?
checklist. Let's see.
I've seen the
Item
original,
number 1 is
like
Plankton, a
the very-
genius. And
the very
say
first, like,
yes.
hour
Okay,
of it.
Checklist complete. Throw in the
That's pretty
switch.
much all. And that was years ago, so good luck if I remember any
Welcome,
of
my
it.
perfectly obedient robot army. Hang on. I want to get a photo for my scrapbook. Hey, hello? What do you think you're
All
doing?
those robots are really excited. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, no.
Oh, don't obey.
No, wait. Wait. But I'm your
You put a
master.
don't obey
I
switch.
made you.
I love that.
No. No. Oh, my good China.
Dude, this feels familiar, but very
Another perfect day playing robots and racehorses.
Yeah.
different at the same time.
Getting the racehorses and the robots mixed up.
Wouldn't it be great if we had
do
real
you think that
robots to
game
play
works?
with, Patrick? I'd name mine Robo Jr. or Zorlon or maybe Frankie.
Imagine a Robo Thistle
unreal robots are
with a Robo Puffer.
No.
I want to get it like a pufferfish sound and give it like in a
Oh,
metallic
how
kinda
selfish of you.
voice box sounding thing.
It's not just any shell.
A metallic. Oh,
Magic wishing shell.
Wow, that's great, Patrick.
Wow, that's great,
Put the toy robots in here.
Okay.
Then we say the magic wishing words and shake the magic wishing shell.
Abracadabra.
Okay.
Then we go to sleep, and in the morning we'll have real robots to play with.
But, Patrick, aren't we going to say the magic wishing words?
You already did.
So, okay is the magic wishing word?
It used
Okay.
to be Alakazama Alabala
Okay.
Wisa Tikitana Fushbar Griddle Bits von Wiederschnauzer, but I kept forgetting it.
Are you sure this'll work?
Sure. Last week I only had one big cookie crumb and I was really hungry. So I put my cookie crumb in the magic wishing shell. Then I said the magic wishing word and shook it. And in the morning I had lots of little cookie crumbs.
Patrick, I proclaim that
God.
tomorrow
That's
is going to
crazy.
be the best day
Whoa.
ever.
I just ate.
Good night, SpongeBob.
Man,
Good night,
I just
Patrick.
ate my cookie dough. I should have wished for more
The
cookie dough.
next morning.
Come on, what are you doing?
I
Oh
would
my
have gotten
gosh,
all the separate
it's that
ingredients
sound
by
that
the.
everyone
Gonna play
loves.
Oh,
with
it's your
robots,
favorite-
gonna play
your
with
favorite thing.
robots, Gonna play with robots, gonna play with. Wow!
Wow.
Gary, did you do that?
Your bikini
Yes.
bottom stinks. Yeah, so your bikini bottom stinks.
Yeah, Gary.
Maybe
it's
It
the way
sure
he's
looks like
dressed.
we're in a doozy of a pickle. I think I'm gonna have to learn a lot in order to fix this mess.
I
Oh, that's a sad bob right there.
Here, let me look at this. I want to see this so I can see the volume of it. How loud is it? I think I'm gonna have to learn a lot in order to fix this mess. Meow. Meow.
Meow.
Meow.
Meow.
What a fantastic idea! These signs will provide important tips to help
So
me
how
out.
is the volume, chat? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet?
Does
how
it
do I
overtake
read
us?
the signs?
Yeah, does it overtake
Oh, do-
Batat and Annie?
Or do our voices beat the hell out of it?
Yo, they got.
I don't think your
focal
voices are
focus
too
blur.
Meow.
Meow.
Oh, okay. Press this button to
I
read
don't
the
know what
signs.
that button is.
RB right bumper.
Does the screen flash black
Real-
for you guys?
No.
No.
No, I mean on stream.
Oh.
Because I can
I
see
don't
it
know.
doing it in Streamlabs. It keeps flashing in and out. The entire thing's blinking a bunch.
So if
Is
I want to come back and talk to you again, just walk up to you and press this button. I'd better get started now, Gary. I think that this is going to be a very long day.
Taking a look at stream myself, I don't see any flashing.
Stream looks fine. It's not flashing in and out. with
No,
black.
I don't. It looks fine to me.
It's probably just
Weird.
Streamlabs
I
being
better
wonky.
get started now, Gary. I
Yeah.
think this is going to be a very long day. Explore the kitchen, the bedroom, and the attic, the closet. Let's
That's
go.
a lot of places to explore. We get to know all of the layout of SpongeBob's house.
I need 50
You can
to
make
open.
bubbles. What are those?
Cat, take it!
You need to collect, like,
Google Plus logos.
yeah.
Got all the Google Pluses.
Oh my god. You're already
That
up
poor
to...
cereal box. What did it do to you?
Exactly.
It literally looks like you. That's violent. Hey, you see the SpongeBob
pressing the
has
right
hair
trigger.
up in that picture.
Oh my,
Oh my god, he does.
He's got that wavy hair.
No flashing at all. That's good. I'm glad. So, Holy, how's the volume? Is it too loud or? Tell me how the volume is, Holy. I need to know.
I think chat would be complaining about it. It was too much of a problem.
I was gonna say, I don't know. Chat's been pretty quiet before when there was a very clear volume issue, and then I looked back on stream and I was like, well, how come nobody said anything?
Game volume's a touch too loud. Just a little bit.
Okay. Not too bad. Alright. Well. Wait, have you guys been reading that? I didn't read any of it.
No, I wasn't reading. I was reading chat. I always wonder what those little flower things are in SpongeBob. They look like the design that's in a jellyfish. You
How
ever
does
seen that?
sound?
Yeah.
No.
They look like little jellyfish kind of design flower
I
thing.
did it.
Oh, you got a spatula.
You
You
got...
collect
been-
spatulas? Are those like the Mario stars of this game?
Yeah, pretty much.
Whoa! You gotta
You
get
need one
120
spatula,
of
I
them.
believe. Oh,
Maybe
you need 10 to open
121
this.
if you know the bonus one.
I need 10 to open that door. I don't think there's 10 more in here. Oh wait, no, never mind.
Oh, yeah, there's more
More
Google Plus
spawn.
over there. You get all the Google logos.
There, I have 10 now.
I'd
Nice.
make myself a snack, but there's no time! Maybe a little
Okay.
bounce on the old bed.
Underwear. Oh, I already have the
Underwear. Is that your health?
Yep.
Nice.
SpongeBob may
SpongeBob-
jump. Pressing A will cause him to double jump for extra height.
So SpongeBob wears like 3 pairs of underwear at all times.
Yeah. How else are you gonna stay safe?
That's true.
I forgot you could double jump. I didn't know that. Useful information.
He flops like a jellyfish to double jump.
Oh, he just headbutted that thing.
I remember that.
Hello, Noah Pool. This stream's been good. We just started actually, so you're not really that late.
Yeah, no, you're not late.
This is where I keep all my old comic books.
Those are some thick comic books. Almost thicker than SpongeBob.
Oh my god.
Why is everything like the same size as he is? This is a huge room.
No, not that huge.
It's pretty huge.
It could be bigger.
This is a good VR play space for him.
Yeah.
It is.
Imagine having VR play space that big.
What does the ball even do? See how SpongeBob is doing every level of the game. Press blah and blah. When a level is selected, press blah to view its details. When the details is open, use blah to go hit on the golden spatula that SpongeBob knows about.
Hit on the golden spatula?
By pressing blah
Mhm.
when the hit for the golden spatula is selected, SpongeBob can take underwear directly to
Okay,
the area of
SpongeBob.
the spatula. Okay.
Hit on the golden spatula.
Alright, we're gonna be spatula. That's what we're looking for, spatulas.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
Push, push.
Thank you,
push.
SpongeBob.
You're welcome.
Are the different colors give you a different amount of Google Plus coins?
I don't know. There's a sock.
Whoa,
Yo,
you should get it.
How?
Is a sock like armor? Does it give you more health? Does it give you foot protection? Does it protect the greasy beans? Does SpongeBob
Don't
have
talk
greasy
about
beans?
No. Well, go 30
I wonder if he
seconds.
has greasy
Parkour.
beans. He probably has moldy beans at that.
Parkour,
Or no,
parkour,
I
parkour.
think he would have algae beans.
Algae beans.
Algae beans? Yeah.
Wait, where do I go? Where do I start this? It's like
Something
that.
bouncy. Are you able to glide? I don't think you are. This is not Spyro. Can you bounce on that? It looks like that can
Oh,
get you
yeah,
somewhere.
that can get me up there. Cool.
See, I know how to play Mario.
Yeah, I was figuring it out.
Well, I figured it out for you, and I haven't even played this game. You're welcome.
No,
gotta
I already
hydrate.
figured it out. Wait,
You! Patrick
Give
needs
me
to do
your-
laundry.
Gaming nerd wants you to hydrate.
it's rude.
No. Oh god, what's going on your
Wrap
screen?
open presents. It shines.
Those things are alive. You're literally killing something.
I don't care. Does it look like SpongeBob gives a heck?
Well, he said he loves opening presents. Those are.
Those are just big boy presents. Alright, time to
Okay.
hydrate. Hydrate time.
Hydration. It's funny because you're playing SpongeBob Rehydrated.
Oh yeah, look, I'm extra hydrated today.
Should make another redeem called Rehydrate. That way it can be redeemed right after Hydrate.
I would go through way too much water. Alright, time to go outside. Let's go.
Oh. You can open doors just like Mario 65 with your spatulas.
Ah, there's nothing like the sounds of your own neighborhood.
Well, that's the
Go
same
away,
music that's still playing.
SpongeBob. You're polluting
Oh,
my
he's here.
thinking space.
He is thinking space.
That's
Trying
the
to
final
steal
boss of the
Krabby
game.
Patty formula again, eh, Plankton? Well, you won't get away with it.
Assumptions.
I've
Okay.
got bigger fish to fry. I've got to
Bigger
figure
fish
out
to
how to
fry?
regain control of the chum bucket from those robots.
Whip.
Where?
I accidentally pressed the
Um,
circle button.
Where? I
Not
don't
for
know.
me, though, that's for sure. They just showed up out of nowhere and
Whip.
started calling me rude
Whip.
names and throwing things. They even bent all my spoons.
In the
I love
cartoons,
those
Patrick has
spoons
a
like they were
fishing
my
license.
children.
Those
Does that mean
spoons were
he
made
can-
for stabbing people.
Apparently,
That's
Patrick has a fishing
terrible.
license.
Oh,
I didn't
won't
know
you
that.
help me
Catching
stop
people.
them
So yeah, he
before
can
they
catch
bend
people.
all
He
my
basically
forks?
he's
Not the
a
forks.
police. He's a
Of course
popo.
I'll help. But wait, I'm supposed to collect a whole lot of golden
That's right. He's the
spatulas.
hall monitor.
Golden spatulas, eh? SpongeBob, if you could get me back into the chum bucket, I'll give you a bucket full of golden spatulas. In your dreams.
It doesn't say
You
that
got
on
a
the
deal.
text box. Never mind, it
I just didn't press the X button, okay?
did. Okay. Nothing but the forks. Wait, Thistle, if you hate spoons so much, why do you threaten to steal people's gallbladders with spoons? Oh, that thing explodes. Those go away, I guess.
This'll eat soup with forks.
Yeah, true.
Bubble buddy.
Oh, come on. Why you got
Bubble Buddy, I got that dude was dead.
Oh, man. I was in the middle of something.
You see, you're going to need to learn some new bubble-blowing moves if
Oh,
you're going to
some
journey to the
bubble-blowing
ninth dimension
moves.
and
Like
defeat
what?
a giant monkey man.
Can you teach me some bubble blowing moves?
But all I need to do is figure out how to get rid of these robots.
What robots?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I've been in the soap bottle a little too long. Where were we?
Something about new bubble moves.
Right! Press this button
You
and
know-
you'll launch yourself
Oh, I knew
straight
that
up
one.
in the air with bubble power that
If
defeats
they
anything.
just replace SpongeBob with Spyro in this game, it wouldn't be too weird.
How do I get them?
They have the same voice actor.
Wait. If they replace Spyro with who?
If they replace SpongeBob on here with Spyro, it wouldn't be too weird. They have the same voice actor.
Oh, I missed. Wait, so... Okay, which Spyro are you thinking of, first off?
Spyro, like OG Spyro. Like the Spyro that's in Reignited. OG Spyro.
Oh, I was thinking Spyro from the Legend of series, which is the same guy who played
Not-
Frodo, and I was like, excuse me?
No, I'm talking about OG real Spyro, the Spyro that started the Spyros. The one that sounds like SpongeBob because he's almost SpongeBob. I don't think you can go over there. Doesn't look like it.
I feel like I can jump over this fence by doing that, but I also don't want to
Cookie Monkey's
immediately
posting
break the
the
game.
Patrick fishing license and memes, I think.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Welcome to Goon Lagoon.
Oh, you need 10 spatulas for the other thing.
Yep. He just dropped his pants.
What was he? Yeah, I just saw that. What was he doing?
Nice sock.
What sock?
The one you're standing on.
Oh, that one. It's lost.
Well, if
Was he
that
even
one's
there?
lost, where are your other socks?
Well, they're more lost. A bunch of robots came through here and stole my whole sock collection. I could use
Man.
some help getting them back.
Sure thing, Patrick. What are best friends for?
Okay,
Wait, so
then.
it means you got
For
one of
every
his
10
socks.
socks you bring back to me,
He's not wearing
I'll
socks.
give you a golden turkey baster.
You mean spatula?
Bless you.
Boy, Patrick will be glad to have
Okay.
this guy.
You mean spatula? Thank you. Wait, what did that say? I was jumping. Stop telling me stuff while I'm jumping.
I love opening presents.
Thanks. Oh, that spawned a new platform. You can go on top of Squidward's house.
Squidward.
Oh, he's gonna love it. You should pay him a visit.
Yep.
Let's go see
Come on, let's go.
Squidward.
Faster, faster. Golden undies.
Now I
Sweet
can
wor-
wear
golden
4 pairs of
underwear.
underwear. This is great.
Amazing.
Remind reactor babies, bird, what? Okay, thanks.
So, can you eventually wear 20 pairs of underwear?
We got 30 seconds. Let's go.
Oh. Go fast. Go fast. Catch it before it goes. Okay. You're good. Up there. You got it.
You did it.
You got the star. Shine
Thanks.
get.
Nice.
It has
Mr.
a
Crab.
hand right there. What is he doing here?
SpongeBob,
This
this
is random
flapping
character.
robot crisis is making the Krusty Krab lose money like a sinking ship. No money means no more Krusty Krab. No more Krusty Krab means no more.
No more fry cooking?
But because you're gullible,
because you're
I'm gonna help you out, and of course make a small profit in return. I've got a
Okay.
few golden spatulas that I'll be willing to trade to you for some of those shiny objects.
Shiny
Your
objects.
treasure chest's looking a bit light, boy. Do you think I've got bilge water on the brain? I ain't running a charity here. Come back when you've got enough shiny objects to trade.
He sounds like he's reading off a script.
He probably is.
Stupid robots ruined a perfectly relaxing mud bath this morning, and now you show up. Can my day get any more dreary?
His head
I
is
am
so
so sorry,
bulged.
Squidward. Patrick and I were just playing a game, and
Oh, I correct myself. I should have known that whole robot problem
I
involved
love the
both
picture
of
that's
you.
behind his head there.
Squidward, I don't know what to do. How can I fix everything?
Why don't you move to another town? That should help out more than enough. Move to another town. I cracked me up. But
see the picture
seriously,
behind
him?
just jump around like an idiot.
Yeah, that's what I
That
just
should at least
pointed
make
out.
me smile.
Oh, I was listening to Squidward.
I didn't know Squidward had a
Listening
lamp.
to Squidward, it's like a single band. It's a one-man band. It's
I
just
didn't
Squidward.
know
It's his
Squidward
clarinet.
had a lamp.
Did you say I didn't know Squidward just had a
Wait.
lamp? He
See,
destroys
Squidward,
it.
I knew that you could help me out. You're
Did
the
you-
best.
Can you
What
take
was
a
that?
close look at that photo that was back there?
What, the
other
yellow
one. The yellow one.
Sparkly.
Let's go look at that yellow one.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
The
What about that yellow
one?
one? That way, yeah.
Oh, handsome Squidward.
Yeah.
It's literally handsome Squidward.
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 Oh, there's a
Oh.
sock now.
Squidward stealing Patrick's socks
Yep.
Oh my
You know.
god.
and spatulas. Man, this world loves its spatulas and
Another
socks.
prize for Patrick.
Oh, I'm bapping the squid. You having fun there?
Yeah. Okay, bye, Squidward. I wish dream.
Hello.
Hello. Wait, I wanna. No.
Combo.
Broke the high one.
Are they floating on jellyfish or is that just nothing?
I don't know. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them.
I don't know what those are then.
You can't hide
So
from
what are
me.
what the little flower things are? What
Money.
are those for? They're money. You can buy some upgrades. You can upgrade your Bob to Sponge.
Yep.
Imagine upgrading.
He
Oh,
popped.
I didn't even see Plankton until you stepped on him.
Like Plankton's here.
Yeah,
Oh.
you stepped on him. Just smush him. I like how he falls over every time.
Me too.
There we
What
go.
if I spank crabs?
He just destroyed Plankton. They're just both hanging out over here. His shadow is through there.
Can I
though.
pop the bubble buddy? No, I just flipped his hat. Yo,
Oh,
where do
I wish
go?
he popped it and then just popped back in.
Belly Bishop builds. Yep, let's go.
But okay.
Oh, nice transition.
Thanks.
Oh, I guess you're not allowed.
I fell out of the world. That's what I did.
Oh,
The rolling green hills of Jellyfish Fields, a place to experience nature at its most raw, and sometimes a bit tender from the stings.
so they got the SpongeBob music down. What is he doing over here? He never come. He Screw doesn't like this place.
This game looks so good. Even the robots are laughing at Squidward.
Squidward, are you okay?
Oh, he has a
No,
bandage on
I'm
his
not
nose now.
okay, you barnacle head. Do I look like I'm okay?
Well,
Yeah.
your nose does look pretty big. I mean, bigger than usual because it's usually pretty big.
Oh
And
my
you look
God.
clammy. And oh my gosh, you're bald!
Face.
That face. That's like
Always
surprise
been
Pikachu.
bald, but now I'm starved all over.
Well, according to the Jellyfisher Field Manual, severe jellyfish stings can be treated effectively by applying a thick layer of king jellyfish jelly to the affected areas.
King jellyfish.
King
Well, I
jellyfish.
guess you're off to scale Sport Mountain and die a horrible death under the vicious tentacles of King Jellyfish. I'll stay here, balled up here in excruciating pain.
Get it bald.
You do that! Don't worry, Squidward. I'll bring back that
my
king
God.
jellyfish jelly for you.
Oh, he
to
changed
rub all
voice
over
actors.
yourself.
It's just like that one character. What was that one, Annika? It was like, it was one of the Elder Scrolls games, was it, or was it something else?
It was in Oblivion. How like Elder Scrolls was Oblivion because they couldn't be bothered like redoing all the voice lines for all of the beggars. Like so like that would be like, okay, like, can you have a spare a bit of change? And it's like you give them change and then they're like, oh, thank you, kind sir. And then the moment you ask for rumors, they're like, have you heard of the High Elves? Like they just like their entire voice
They
becomes
become
more sophisticated.
Feel like a new sponge. It shines.
Another funny thing about Oblivion was that there was a part in the game where one of the voice actors accidentally like messed up one of their lines, but they accidentally kept it in.
I remember that.
So it's like this is part where it's like one of the characters being like, they read out their line and then they're like, sorry, can I do that again? And then they just read it again. Like,
Oh my gosh. It's funny. I want a game where there's just a character and their voice is different every single time you see them.
I just stomped that poor jellyfish.
You did. You just smushed him. He is dead. You just killed a. You killed a man.
Yup.
You killed a jellyfish man.
You've just
Thingy.
met the Sponginator.
The
The
Sponginator.
Sponginator.
Yep,
that-
you know it. I am the Sponginator.
That's scary for the wrong
Okay.
reasons. Hello, Surf. Hello, Penny.
Surf, greetings to both of you. Surf
Oh my
and Penny.
gosh.
Oh,
Oh, I died.
oh my god, the sound.
Wait. I need to collect everything. Oh my god.
You just lost 2 hours of progress.
Yup.
I love the music that's in this game so far. It's just so. It's that kind of music where you just run around and just like exactly what you're doing, destruction, but you got nothing going on in your mind as you do it.
Yep.
Need a gif of the Soul's avatar with like the blanket stare.
What's
Default
going
dancing
on
with his
between
music.
those ears? Is it a brain? No, just fluke.
Just fluke brain.
Double kill. I got a monster combo from that.
Whoa, monster kill?
Yup.
Monster kill.
You can open the clamp. What is this? What's it gonna have in it?
I'm rebuilding.
It has a plane?
Yup.
Yo, there was a full-on plane in that clam.
Yep. You know what?
How did they fit that in there?
Magic.
SpongeBob's an interesting world. Yeah, holy, you heard airplane? There was an airplane underwater inside a clam.
Yep.
You didn't tell me there's clam planes.
Yeah,
Please,
there
you've been
is.
hiding, holy. Holy knows secrets that we don't know. Clam planes
does.
are a thing. And they're in the Pacific Ocean, apparently.
The Pacific Ocean.
The Pacific. You're getting a lot of Google dollars right now.
Patrick will be glad to have this back.
I thought that was underwear he got. Patrick would be glad to have this back.
Patrick collects his undies.
Undies.
Undie warriors. Can you be more Pacific?
Pacific. No. Sorry.
Hawaii.
Whereabouts is the Pacific Ocean?
What about
Is that
Pacific
one ocean that has
Get wrecked.
bombs, like volcanoes, earth bombs? How many pairs of underwear can you upgrade to?
I don't know. Checkpoint. I sure hope it does.
Is this another game you never beat as a kid?
No, I beat it. This is a checkpoint.
You actually
You're
beat it?
defeated after being a checkpoint. Yeah, I beat PlayStation 2 games, not PlayStation 3 games.
Oh, man. What about PlayStation 4 games?
No.
PlayStation 5?
I don't have one yet.
PlayStation 6?
Oh, only on Tuesdays.
Tuesday. Today's a Tuesday. This'll, you
We don't talk about
PlayStation 6 owner poser. You don't,
We don't
have
talk
one yet.
about it. We don't talk about it.
Man, I can't wait for Elder Scrolls 6 on the PlayStation 6 in 2034.
The sad thing is, it's not going to be out by then.
2035?
I love
No.
opening presents.
2036?
No.
Wait, which year? What year?
Like 2040.
2040? That's like 18 years from now.
This is a freezy fruit. Only Patrick can use the freezy fruit.
Dude.
That means
Or
so
how would-
whoever is born right now will be an adult by the time the Skyrim 2 comes out, basically.
Yep.
That's crazy. What were you gonna say, Annika?
Todd Howard would be like 70 by then.
There's gonna be a lot more Howard than I thought by then.
Can you imagine old Todd Howard?
Imagine old Todd
The
Howard.
good old Todd. Good old Toddy boy.
Toddy boy.
Toddy boy.
Yeah,
Get
you
wrecked.
backed him. Are you beating him up with the spatula still? Or is that a jellyfish net?
Jellyfish net.
Oh. That's a strong jellyfish net.
Yep.
Oh, I can see y'all's houses from here. I didn't know you could see your houses from here. Someone should port this level to Super Mario.
No.
What?
No.
Why not?
Because.
Cause why?
No, no.
Did you notice those things bouncing there?
Those weren't there in the original game. We don't talk about them.
Uh-oh. Are you gonna get mad? You gonna get salty that they changed something?
Ew! Patrick needs to do laundry.
Yes.
Patrick needs to do.
Look at them. They're bouncy.
Whoa!
They're round and squishy and pointy, and they go. Oh.
Stop.
But do they make a listen to the sound when they bounce?
Stop.
They sound like a soccer ball.
Stop.
It just goes.
Stop.
I
No.
love it. They look like the
Stop.
ones from the one fish game that we played. I am fish.
No, stop.
They bounce on their faces too.
Boom, boom.
You hear the gentle pat when it bounces.
Like a
Oh, you
snake.
lost your underwear to one. Watch out.
I like how
Don't lose all your
SpongeBob is
underpants just
screaming.
yet. They're just puffers. Calm down.
Stop.
SpongeBob.
There's so much underwear here.
There's a lot of underwear. Who do you think left all their underwear here?
You.
Because SpongeBob keeps losing them because of these puffies.
Spooky. Did you get scurred?
Shh, we don't talk about it.
This one got scurred.
Shh, no. No puffs. No puffs.
Puffs, I'm not talking about puffs. I'm talking about the spooky breath. Your sound alerts aren't broke, are they?
Wait, what?
Are your sound alerts working?
No.
No, they're
Hold up.
borked.
I think I know how to fix them.
Oh, okay.
I dropped my controller. Okay, okay. You know what? While I fix my sound alerts, gaming nerd. Oh, SpongeBob.
Whoa!
Hi.
Oh,
Well,
was
surprise
that just
Pikachu,
idle?
SpongeBob?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was his idol.
Okay.
Well, while I'm fixing sound alerts. Yeah, I'm open a Mountain Dew.
A Mountain Dew.
Yeah, a Mountain Dew.
Nice.
Yep.
In Chunky Monkey, to add quote, it's just exclamation point add quote
Yep.
as one word, I
Ye-
believe. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's exclamation point, add quote, no space in that.
Okay. Yeah. So exclamation point add quote, both of those are together, then space, then the quote. Hello, Pookie. How are you doing?
Hello, Pookie.
It's on monitor and out, but
Oh my god, he makes that face.
oh my
God, it's cursed.
God. Why?
He's eating the grass. I'm guessing
It's
these
like a
weren't in the
bird.
original game.
No.
They added them because memes and stuff, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That's so funny.
I
my
wanted to do
God.
the shocked face again.
Turn into an emoji.
Oh my god, that he did.
Oh,
He
now
turned
he's
into an
doing a little
emoji.
something else. I like how he's just
Yeah, how did he fix my
just
sound
waving
alerts
his
before?
hands. What is he doing now? Okay,
What
now he's
the-
just floating. SpongeBob's got moves. Interesting
Oh.
moves. We're one day closer to eating nachos?
Why?
That's exciting. Annika, you're one day closer to eating nachos.
I'm opening a Mountain Dew live wire.
I want nachos. I want nachos. Give.
But there's the quote. You lost your underpants to one.
Oh my gosh. Okay, come on, you Mountain Dew live wire. Please open.
LimeWire.
Live wire.
Lime?
LimeWire?
Why do you
I'm
make
gonna
your wires
stab
out of
both of you.
lime?
Who here has had a Mountain Dew spiked lemonade? Those are good.
I've never had a
Wait, do
Mountain
you
Dew.
see Gary over by the King Jellyfish sign? He
Oh
was
yeah,
just
Gary's just hanging out
bapping
over there.
his
King
eyeballs.
Wait,
Look,
Gary? King
he's
Jellyfish?
bapping his eyeballs.
Whoa. I didn't know Gary's a jellyfish. I thought he was a slug.
Yeah, no, Jerry's a gulling bish.
You see those guys, the little drumhead looking ones? How they kind of shiver every now and then, like.
Yeah.
I think they get the chills.
Yeah.
What do you think they're thinking of when that happens?
It's cold. So,
They have
Wait,
underwear
hold
that's
it, hold
floating over them.
Oh my god, he did it again, he did it again.
He's doing it. I wanna like turn that into an emoji.
Why didn't you work? Test and browser source.
Ooh, he's grooving. SpongeBob's never holding still.
Come on, sound alerts. You should be working. Why? There's literally no reason for you not to
They
work.
being mean.
Yes.
SpongeBob just spit out one of his eyeballs or something.
That's weird.
Oh, now he's twerking. Great.
Ha, I love to see it.
He's eating grass now.
Okay, this is what I did to fix it last time. Why isn't it working this time?
Oof.
Come on. Sound alerts, please work. Why? Why?
So we need BAP sound alerts.
It's so stupid. It's 50-50 on if it works or not. Every single time. No matter what. Arr.
It's weird.
It's because their stupid sources don't work properly. Here, watch this. I'm gonna go. If I click here and click back, it might work.
Hamburger.
Well, I guess the only way to fix it now is to restart stream and computer.
Oof.
Because everything is set up correctly. All of it. Properties, everything.
Wonder why it's like that.
Because sound alerts is stupid.
They boom.
Yeah, it shows it's playing sound, but it's not actually playing any sound.
Do you need to switch scenes and
Alright, yeah.
Hmm. Penny's saying something is so loud.
It's because it plays for stream, but it doesn't play for me.
Oh, I see.
Sound alerts is so dumb.
Is it
It's
coming
not
through the
even my
right
fault.
source?
Yes. It just sometimes doesn't work.
That's sound alerts.
If I click play... Oh, I'm choking. If I click play... I'm choking again.
You okay? Drink.
If I click
Enforced
play on
hydration.
this... Bap you. If I click play on this page, it plays, but I can't play it in Streamlabs. Because Streamlabs this just doesn't work. Maybe it's Streamlabs that's broken. Maybe it's Streamlabs that makes it not work 50% of the time.
Who knows?
It's annoying.
It's weird.
Because everything is
Streamlabs
set up
seems to be
properly.
the root to like 90% of the issues.
I really need to switch off of Streamlabs, honestly.
Well, SpongeBob was twerking on Streamlabs there for a sec, so
Oof.
there you go. Take that, Streamlabs. Being a doof.
Sheep scream. I can see it playing. I see it's loud.
Why are you playing Sheep Scream?
But it doesn't play for me. I want to hear a sheep scream.
Could have chosen a less obnoxious sound than Sheep Scream.
But I like the sheep scream.
I think it's one that one's so loud for viewers though.
Well, I'm just waking people up.
As long as he's not doing the mission failed one.
Oh my god, that one is really
That
loud
one's yeah, that one's just loud for literally no reason.
I heard it. I hear Diego. Okay, where's the quick spooky breath? Holy, here you go. Ah, oh my gosh, Holy, you scared me. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't believe you did that to me, Holy. How dare you? Oh, so loud, so spooky.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Our spooky breath.
Oh.
It broke.
It's broken.
It just
Oh,
died.
no. Our sound alerts, they're broken. Okay, back to the game.
Hey, Gary, what's
Oh,
that?
microwave
It's
maze.
shaken. Hi, Yoda. Hydrate, gaming nerd.
You must hydrate.
There we go.
I'm
Wow, a bungee jump for a golden spatula. I must be in
A bungee jump? Yo,
That sounds.
SpongeBob's about to play Overwatch.
I can't find a good spot to put my mouse. There we go. We'll put it there. Now, where was I going again?
New Jersey.
This is bungee from bungee from it. You bungee from the bungee hook to jump and touch it.
What?
Okay, I'll figure it out.
What?
Oh no, you're gonna
You missed
lose
the-
some
Oh, wait.
underwear from that. That is one of the tightest wedgies you can ever get.
Oh, I thought those were just wind like things. I didn't realize those were his underwear.
Oh, look, you can
SpongeBob's
see his
having
little
a
sponge
blast.
cheeks.
Oh my god. Dude,
Oh, that's satisfying smack sound.
I want that as a sound alert.
SpongeBob underwear smack.
That smack sound. I was about to say, is that Twitch friendly?
It's just a sponge.
Yeah, it is just
Pushing
a
a simple
sponge.
button is the most satisfying. Push,
I know,
push,
Sponge
push.
SpongeBob, you
don't
said that
even-
like 5 times.
Sponges don't even need underwear, so why is he even wearing them?
He died.
Okay.
Yo,
Yo,
people
low-key,
be
if
out
they added-
here hitting sponges, bro.
they should add SpongeBob to Smash Bros. I would actually be hyped for that.
They should.
He just witnessed a murder.
Oh my gosh.
Well, they're okay, never mind. He's coming to bap you. He's got a big bapper. That is a very big bapper.
You missed. You missed.
Wait,
Yeah,
maybe you have to
his
trick him into
path is-
hitting.
He's got advanced bapper.
Will you trick him into hitting that rocket?
Oh. Holy, did you see the big puffies earlier? They're all bouncy. They're bouncy and rolling down the mountain. It was funny. Poor fish.
I get it.
This is great.
Take that.
Oh, it was the plan all along.
How do I get up there?
What is that? He's like a giant jellyfish
Yeah.
mountain.
That's what it looks like. How-
It's like a
how do I even
fossified
get up
jellyfish. You try really hard.
there? Apparently. Oh, why did I do that?
I can tell you how to get up there in Mario moves.
That clunky noise is tricking me into thinking there's a timer going.
Boom. Boom. Oh,
Like a new spot.
he took your underwear so you can get new ones.
Presents.
What a nice guy.
Rude. Blue belly fish. Oh, I think I know what to do.
I like the way he walks. He's all bouncy.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Those plants got some nice rim lighting.
Yeah, they do. I don't see the bounce. Oh yeah, because I just
Such a
read
big
the
world.
Billy Bish bouncer.
You know, I almost got this game, like for the GameCube way back then, like the original one.
Wait,
I saw it at a Blockbuster and I wanted it
the bubble
Wait.
bowling move.
because I was too scared to ask my parents for it. Oh, you're not supposed to be there? Gotta censor that. Embarrassing.
Oh, you put you back
Embarrassing.
to.
What do you mean embarrassing? Boy, I oughta.
I get it.
Wait, make that guy. Okay, never mind.
Was that counted as a death?
Yeah, I think it was. Well, because it put.
I like how, just look at that fish.
It shines.
His eyes, he looked like there was just nothing going on in his head.
Probably
You go
'cause it
back to
wasn't.
that fish that was over there. Where's that fish?
There he is.
He's like, the mayonnaise.
He likes mayonnaise. He's a big fan.
Yeah.
Just like Annika. Do you guys know Annika puts mayonnaise on almost everything he eats?
No,
Including
I
his
don't.
watermelon.
Yep.
No.
Annika does actually. He does. He legitimately puts
No,
mayonnaise on his watermelon.
This'll look at the other side of this hill. No, the other side.
All the way down there.
Oh my gosh, it's
Yeah,
back.
those the puffer
Holy
cannons.
No.
I like how when it shoots them out, it's like. It's just the puffers rolling, and they sound like soccer balls.
Silence.
It's so funny. Just.
I'm only going over there for a blue thing. It's not worth it.
What does the blue thing give you? Is it like a blue Lego coin thing that you get in Star
Purple one?
Wars, the Clone
Yeah.
Wars, the Lego game?
Yeah, it's like a purple one. I think it gives you a lot.
Nice.
Lots of money.
Gives you like $2, $2,
$2.
$2,
Yeah, I get $2.
$2. Sounds good.
Yep.
I still like how they're like the Google fillers. Bing. Yo, SpongeBob's the real Mario killer.
You know.
Not only Mario, but Spyro, Crash, Sonic. SpongeBob's got it all.
A monster
Every single game in existence was aiming to be the Mario killer.
I think SpongeBob's got it down. I mean, he's got the ground pounds, he's got the double jump, he's got
Yep.
the long jump,
This is
he's got the underpants slingshot. What does he not have?
a
Even
driver's
like
license.
He even has a voice of Spyro. You just can't beat him.
You've just met the Sponginator.
Does
even
Spike
some, like-
Mayor.
even some like bootleg like Brazilian Wii game was setting out to be the Mario killer by making multiple games with the same recycled levels, just a retexture.
There's a game on the Wii like that, I think. I can't remember if it was or not. I
Was it
don't
like
know.
one of the-
I watched somebody play it before. It was called Ninja Bread Man. And then there's like another
Oh,
version of it.
yes.
You know what I'm
That's the
talking
one.
about? There's another
Yeah.
version of it with like a little girl with cupcakes and stuff. It's legit the same game. It's just some textures and models are swapped. That's
Yeah,
all it
and-
is.
And you want to know something funny? There was
What?
another version.
Really? What
Yeah,
was it?
Anubis.
Anubis? Is it like an Egyptian style one or
Yeah.
something?
Well, the only thing that they changed really is like it looks pretty much nothing like Egypt, and
I wonder which one
it
was
was
made
just
first.
the model. Yeah.
It's like it's the same game. The enemies act the same. The map is legit the same. It's just retextured, remodeled,
Oh, hey, bringing us way back here.
but branded
And
as a
even-
different game.
And even that was setting out to be the Mario killer.
Oh my gosh. It's all about Mario killing. That's why I get it. Moustache.
Mustache.
I get it.
Yeah, that's the only thing SpongeBob doesn't have. He doesn't have the mustache. Oh, bapped. You're getting kind of bapped.
Bombs at you.
Those look like the things that are in Mario that help you out, but
It was Engie. I remembered it.
He was
then it has a
corrupt.
finger. That has fingerprints. Watch out. Might be an Obake.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
I still need one more pair of underwear.
Oh, the boxes teleport you?
Yeah.
I feel like a new
Nice.
sponge.
Murder.
The power of imagination can take you real far.
Yep. That's all about imagining.
Imagine.
Imagine. Sounds like I'm a gaming nerd. This is a teleport box. Cool.
Dude, imagine being called Imagine.
Dude, imagine.
You know who we rated yesterday actually didn't make that mistake.
I know. They said I'm a gaming nerd. They didn't say imagine.
They were very careful about the way they were saying people's names. Like,
Hey, I feel called out, Holy said.
Because you are.
I like how that thing does not block anything. He literally could have squeezed through the wall. Oh my god, he is huge.
oh my god.
He is so stretched.
What? Oh, yeah, it's that sponge kid.
Oh yeah, that sounds like
What
Mermaid
was I
Man.
supposed to tell you?
What I never understood was that why are there two humans underneath the water without like any form of like
No, I think
Like,
it had something to do with
oxygen.
massaging my feet.
Well, if massaging your feet will save Patrick, then massage I must.
Help!
Oh my
They're
god.
making me hit myself!
Massaging your feet isn't
Oh,
working.
no.
I think I better try a more direct approach.
Oh my god.
He's just punching himself in the face.
My
Ah,
toenails?
help!
I come,
Help!
Patrick.
Oh,
can't
I'm under
stop.
attack! I can't stop
please.
this pudding!
It's a missing foot. I wish he jiggled when he bapped him. It jiggles and it just makes like wobbly.
It
Oh god.
shines.
Oh, that's you say goodbye to your taste buds.
Hello, taste buds.
I love opening presents.
How is he even talking like that?
That was a ton of fun. I should do it again sometime.
That's a lot of fun!
That was a ton of fun. I can't taste anymore.
My taste buds have been ripped off the face of my tongue, and now all I know is pain.
Especially that's like coarse sand. That would not feel
Another
good.
fun for Patrick.
Yo, SpongeBob's low key built.
Tongue wise, that is. You need to get Patrick to help him. But he's
Music
unreachable.
change. Yo, action
Maybe
sequence.
these switches will create a way. The robots are guarding them heavily. You have to battle through. Let's go.
Oh, is this where the battle of the Bikini Bottom starts? Does he just bust out like an AK-47 and the other dude's got like rocket launchers machetes.
Exactly.
They got hammers that look like cuts of steak.
Take that!
They murdered.
Prime meat hammers. Oh,
Fresh like a
Didn't work
spring
out.
breeze.
Fresh like a spring.
I
oh,
get it.
okay, chunky monkey.
Oh, you're gonna switch to your
Yeah,
computer.
it's switching. Yep. Boing, boing.
Got it.
Nice. I did not see that do anything.
Let's go get popped.
When the song goes like beep boop boop beep beep beep, that reminds me of the Smashing Targets theme from Smash Melee. I don't know why.
I missed.
It just gave me that like the same vibe.
From what Melee? Smash Melee? I've never played Smash Melee.
There was a mini game to break targets, and the music that was playing earlier kind of reminded me of that.
Oh. Wait, where's Squidward? Oh wait, no, we're looking for SpongeBob.
Squidward. Squidward got his nose inflated by a jellyfish.
Oh wait, no, we're looking for Patrick, not SpongeBob.
Patrick, we're collecting all his socks.
Hey, SpongeBob.
Woo! Thank goodness you're
Maybe
so
it's
good.
the way he's
Say
dressed.
Patrick.
Maybe.
Maybe.
SpongeBob. Why wouldn't I?
Well, the robots and the...
And
Oh
the-
yeah,
and
I
the
found this
socks.
for you. I don't know what it is, but it looks important.
Okay, can you check the items real quick?
Thanks, Patrick. I tell you what, all that running around has left me
Just a
pooped.
sec.
Why don't you continue on for a bit?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh
Oh, wait, I'm Patrick now? Oh, nice.
Oh my god. It's
boy. Pretty sparkly thingy.
Yo, that's my attack. I feel like Annika.
Oh my god. This I'm gonna bap you.
This is a throw fruit. Patrick can pick up throw fruit and throw them. Press the B button to pick up a nearby throw fruit, and then press again to throw it. Throw fruit can push buttons, destroy tikis, and damage robots. But use it quickly, because a throw fruit wilts after a few seconds. Oh, okay, thanks. Well, that's not how you pick it up.
So basically, you can belly bash as Pat.
Yep.
Dang.
Oh my gosh. Big ol' flop.
He ate that jellyfish. I like the sound he makes while jumping.
Pop pop. That was just my phone popping. Don't worry.
Oh, your phone. Wait, was...
Yeah, I was making fun of it.
It's a bus stop. You may switch between playing SpongeBob or playing Patrick at a bus stop. Cool. Wait, can I not jump when I'm holding it? Oh.
You sure gotta carry a lot of stuff around.
Popped on my face.
It just explodes.
Wait, look at this dude.
Oh my god.
Devoured.
But poor dude. Potato.
We're pot.
Yeah.
This is being mean to the dude.
This. What did you do, dude?
Nothing.
He was like
Watch this.
atomic dropping on the guy and he was punching him.
No, I don't punch. I belly bump. feel like there's actually something else I was supposed to do with him. When Patrick touches it, it will begin to storm, and after a few seconds, it'll go boom. Don't be
back,
near it when
chunky
it goes
monkey.
boom. Can I pick him up?
Welcome back.
Greetings. Oh wait, I threw
Whoa.
it at the other
Whoa.
one. Stupid dude.
You just caused the storm. That guy, whap him again. Just
Imagine you could
Wow.
pick up a thunder tiki and throw it like other tikis. Yeah, thanks. There's nothing there.
thanks, man. You just did that. Did you see that? Whoa. Oh, those are like Sonic springs.
Yeah. Hey, this game's the Sonic killer.
That's much better. The rock is talking to me. Almighty Rock, I am at your command.
Down here, you big pink lummox.
Oh, hi there, Mr. Plankton. Are you going to vaporize me today?
Holy has baked beans? Whoa.
Not again.
So
sounds good.
very
Dang.
tempting. Unfortunately, I found myself in the undesirable position of having to assist you.
I've been eating an almond flavored Nature Valley sweet and salty nut granola bar.
Ooh.
I just finished eating it.
I was
How
in
well
an
would you rate it?
undesirable position yesterday.
The cashew
Now
ones
my
are better.
neck hurts.
Dang. So cashew
Excuse
out
me,
of 10.
Patrick? You were what yesterday and now your neck hurts?
Undesirable position yesterday. No, his. Yeah.
Y'all seen that chat?
Heed my words, my large future minion. Go into Jellyfish Cave. Follow the instructions on the sign.
We're gonna
you
say,
see. At the end of the
Annika
cave,
did want to
you'll
say
still be a
something.
big pink idiot, but you'll know enough to help
yeah,
defeat the robots and get me back into the chum bucket.
Sorry, I would really love to stay, but the back of my head
Then
is
will you
being like,
vaporize me?
I
is
might
really
spare
starting to
your
get
life
sore
so I
right
can
now.
force you to work in my sweatshop, making low-quality
Yeah.
design and knockoff wallets.
You can.
so
Yeah, if you're not feeling too great, you can take it off. Or you can get some rest.
yeah.
It was fun having you here.
Yeah, sorry I couldn't stick around the whole time.
It's alright.
I'm really trying to work on getting it to heal, so
Drink water.
If chat's not known, Annika's been recovering from a little sicky thing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No more sick
Yeah.
Annie.
I'm trying.
Also,
But yeah, don't push yourself. If you have to go, then take care of yourself.
Okay. You guys have fun. Hopefully I'll be there for the next time you play this.
Yeah.
So, hey. Love you guys.
you too, Annie.
Love you
Bye.
And I'm gonna
Well, now we must remove Annika. Oh wait, no, Annika left. Now you're just really big potato. Oh, you're so
Large.
huge.
Thanks, man. I tried.
Look at this potato. Isn't he cute?
No. They're just
Yeah.
a potato.
Look at him. He's cute. You see that, chat?
Just a potato.
That is a big potato. Say something.
Something.
There we go. Say something again.
Something again.
There we go. Okay, now we'll make you smile.
Oh, okay.
Where's Annie's name tag? That's your name tag.
My name tag. Do I look like an Annika?
Maybe.
I don't know how to take that. That's why you were calling me big earlier, huh?
No, it's because I did this to you. What? Do you see yourself on stream? You're literally huge.
I don't know, Shaggy. I paused stream because my internet's not great.
Oh. I might spare
Oh,
your life
God.
so I can force you to work in my sweatshop making low-quality designer knockoff wallets.
Oh, thank you.
My volume reset and made your stream extremely loud for me.
Oof.
So it's just like
Wonder what this does.
blasting SpongeBob music in my ears.
You love it. God love it.
Ooh, scary dark cave.
Scary dark cave. Those things exploding they sound like grenades.
Yep.
Bloop. 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 That's another jellyfish.
In a cave?
Yeah. Can you
I
catch
ate
it?
it.
Oh, you just belly bapped him.
I ate
You
it.
literally just sponged him up. Just
Woo, up we go.
yo, Patrick, low-key yoked.
Yeah, he is.
He's just throwing melons across the world.
Ooh, a present
Patrick's like
everyone.
Eli.
Wait, Patrick has a forklift license?
Mm-hmm. You didn't know?
I didn't know that. That's cool. Oh, he collects underwear too. I thought he doesn't wear underwear in the show.
I don't remember. Oh.
That's just like a Zelda puzzle. Melon's about to pop.
I can't believe my melon popped.
That just went backwards.
He wanted to throw it at something
These
else.
things are violent.
I can't hit it.
You need SpongeBob for it?
Yep.
So bright, so shiny.
Oh, I see. There you go.
Combo.
Combo. It would have been funny if you hit the jellyfish with it. Oh. Uh-oh.
That bounce back was
Made it
insane.
a little
I
angry.
don't think SpongeBob's underwear fits quite right.
I don't think SpongeBob's underwear fits quite.
Hold up.
That's a little bit sus there, Patrick.
Wait, so SpongeBob's the one leaving his underwear all over. Imagine real life with SpongeBob collectibles. His underwear. I bet Holy would have a lot of pairs of SpongeBob underwear.
Yes. It's very
All stored up in
square,
his
too.
closet. Very. It's on top. So precise. It's like when you land a weird, funky physic thing in VR chat. Oh,
A
I
miss.
don't think that worked.
Maybe from this angle?
Nope. Nope.
I give up. That one gets to live for now.
Dang, they must have did a lot of redstone work to make that door work.
Yep. At least two.
Yoink. His jumps are so derpy.
I love the sound it makes.
He puffs a little bit when he double jumps. He's like Kirby. Whoa! Now he's sliding. The music suddenly changed too. Ooh, tap.
Ouch. Why is a whistle?
Why does a whistle? I ate it. I have 3,000 of these things. I'm
Yeah, you have a
rich.
lot of things. What else can you use those things for? Oh, it's one of those other fish. Just beat them up.
Yup.
Wish you can knock them into the water. Imagine
is
they
a
just go
freezy
ragdoll and they fall into the water.
Freezy
Oh,
fruit.
ice cube. Oh wow. That was fast. Is the whole thing just gonna melt?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm rich.
There you go. Got $2.
$2.
The robot go boom.
Robot go boom.
That's much better.
Yeah, imagine you just get injured in real life, but just getting another pair of underwear fixes it all. Much better.
Sure gotta carry a lot of stuff around.
Wrecked.
I don't think SpongeBob's underwear fits quite right.
Oh, I didn't do that right. That's what I tried to do. Wait.
Uh-oh. Oh. You gotta stun them
Clean
and
as a
then
whistle.
bap. Hello, Melted. How are you? Oh, you got a star.
Yeah. Rich.
Nice.
Yo, there's a sock down there.
Oh. So now you missed that?
You're my friend now.
I'm doing good, Melted. So how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Nice. You just taking this friend back home? Oh,
Yep.
Okay. Just
Killed him. How did I miss
Doing-
that sock?
Don't know. What did you?
Oh, goody, another one.
Oh, goody, another one.
The rock
It's
almost
another
looks
one.
like his face.
Womp womp.
He's been playing this music since you stepped foot outside.
How many of these do I have to carry?
Ahoy there! Squidward tells me you're looking for the king jellyfish.
Yo,
Yes.
What's it to you?
Good thing, too. That monster has been stinging all my good customers in their poop decks. I hear that you can find him up top of Old Sport Mountain here.
Interesting.
Go hook that beast, sailor!
okay.
Oh boy, Mr. Krabs.
Oh,
I'll see what I can
do.
do.
Oh boy, Mr. Krabs.
Ah, more Mountain Dew. Doing gaming nerd proud.
Oh, is that a vent? Are you gonna vent? No, it's a platform. Never mind.
Oh no, tar.
They got tartar sauce.
Angie.
Yeah, they kind of don't have the voice for crabs that well. Oh, poor Patrick. Saw a picture of him got destroyed by tartar sauce. Now it's his turn. Oh,
Wait, you take more than one hit to kill?
oh no, oh no, oh no. You're not doing so well in the underwear department.
You don't talk about it. Give me more on
You
these
asked Mr.
crabs.
Hello, Siege. How are you? Oh, underwear. Get it.
That's much better.
Nice.
Ah, tartar sauce.
destroyed.
That was easy.
Yup. Now. There's so much underwear down there. That's definitely like a boss fight.
Hear that, chat? There's a lot of underwear around. The boss fight.
Yep.
So if your bedroom got a lot of underwear laying around, then there's a boss fight somewhere nearby.
My underwear drawer is a boss fight.
That's much better.
I'm belly flopped.
Much
boy.
Hello, Mrs.
What's the
Bob.
poof?
Oh my god.
With the poof, Miss Poof round.
Why?
Do you get to see your face?
Why?
See your poofy
Hello,
face.
Patrick. I've got a job for you to do.
Here we go.
Oh boy.
She's already puffed.
Oh boy.
I found a golden spatula, but those robots out on the island stole it and threw it into the lake. If you can figure out how to get it back, you're welcome to it.
Sure enough, Mrs. Puff.
Oh, I popped my neck. Oh.
Hi, Patrick. I need
Oh,
you
I
to get
popped
the
my neck
spatula
so
for me
fast.
and keep it anyways.
Oh.
You're having a lot of neck poppage right now, aren't you? There's a blade of glass going right through your
Did you guys?
grass, not glass, but it's going right through your
Did
chest.
you guys hear my neck pop? Oh,
I definitely heard it.
you did? Really?
If I heard it, I think Jack can hear it.
Oh, you
If
guys
Discord
heard
doesn't
my
cut it
neck
out, then
pop?
I'm sure I can hear it.
You guys heard my neck pop, really? Also, Fluffy Foxy, thanks so much for the follow. Really means a lot. How are you doing today? Yeah, that was some good poppage there. That felt good. Oh, you heard it a little? Nice. Yeah, I should pop my neck more often on stream. Missed. I'm gonna have to go back and see what that
Hey,
sounded
my
like.
back feels better.
Yeah, hey, my neck feels better, Patrick.
I guess Patrick need a little neck poppage too.
This is a sticky. SpongeBob will have to sneak up on it in order to destroy it.
That's it, speak up.
Patrick may throw things at it from a distance. Cool. So,
Projectile. I think it's that the one fish just freaking out over there.
I'm gonna switch to SpongeBob.
Oh. So that's how it works.
Oh, sparkly!
Sparkly. What happens if they see you? Or like you don't tiptoe?
They
Oh, they
hide.
go invisible? Okay.
No, they shrink.
They shrink. Itty bitty. So Fluffy Fox, that's how you're doing?
You just woke up. Well, good morning. It's late at night for me, but I'm doing good. Thank you so much for asking.
Yeah.
I feel like a new sponge.
Murdered.
Gosh. There's a lot going on right here. Mega combo. Super mega combo. Ultra mega combo. No, okay.
You've just met the Sponginator.
The Sponginator.
Prepare to be
Like a spring
sponginated.
breeze.
Would you like to be sponginated by SpongeBob?
Yes. Who wouldn't?
True. Chat, when was the last time you got sponginated? I have to know.
Sponginated.
So when was the last time you
Right before stream.
before stream?
Yep.
Yo.
Yep.
Samba.
Love opening
Man, I wish someone would sponginate me.
Dang. You gonna fall asleep to us? Because you can't redeem a hydrate? Well, you did the mall gaming nerd.
You have a
Why
good
would I
night,
say
gaming
that
nerd.
name? Promel? Did you say Promel? If you want me to call you something different, just help me pronounce your name in chat. But thank you so much for the follow. It means a lot. How are you doing today?
Welcome aboard.
They're gonna die. They died.
And then pop.
Yup.
Does this music play throughout like 90% of the game?
No.
Is it
It's
the
got-
Jellyfish Fields theme?
Kind of, I guess. Get wrecked.
Oh, hey.
I don't
Let's
know
figure it
how
out.
to use that.
Perhaps you
When he
need to
knows
use-
the cruise bubble move. Whoa.
Oh, cruise bubble.
It's like a cruise missile. Oh,
I know where
gaming
someone
nerd
would
has
cruise my
used
bubble.
the lurk. Yo. I'm a gaming nerd has entered the lurk realm of lurking. We appreciate your lurkiness, lurky one.
It's pretty lurky.
Yep, lurky. Lurky doodle doo.
Bap, bap,
Destroyed.
bap, bap. 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 Bap.
Don't you make another.
Ow. I like the way he screams. Ow.
Murdered. I like the way he screams too, though I prefer not to get murdered.
I feel like a new sponge.
New sponge time.
Those guys just
Destroy.
boom themselves.
Yep. They get a little excited.
Whoa, there's a lot of them there.
Oh my gosh.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Gosh, so many,
A super
so much
monster combo.
money.
Yep.
Is that what it said? Super Monster Combo?
Yep. That is indeed what it
This
said.
game's sponsored by Monster. Those guys look like they need baps. Oh,
Yep. They got back. Looks like I have to head back this path. There we go. What's their deal? Are they like a shortcut to lead up here if you know how to jump correctly? I don't know.
not so.
Take my hard-earned money.
They barely wanted anything.
Cha-ching!
They took so much money from me. I can't believe they took so much.
Oh no. How are you gonna afford?
To live. Where can I be?
Yes, that's the
Squidward.
struggle.
I mean, Patrick.
Are you able to be Squidward later on?
I don't think so. I don't know why I
Dang.
keep saying it.
Because if you could, that'd be funny. He uses his clarinet skills to destroy things.
Boom.
Bap.
Wrecked.
There he goes. Bap,
Wrecked. Hmm.
bap. Bap.
Take that!
That machine is having children.
There is just so many of them. Endless cash. Oh,
I feel like a new sponge.
we go. Nailed it.
Come on, Draconic Furry.
Destroyed. Greetings. How are you doing, Draconic Furry? Have you managed to get your new mic yet? Because I remember you saying you were getting one. There's a sock over there. I need it.
Hey, you! Patrick needs to do laundry.
So, SpongeBob's collecting Patrick's socks while Patrick's collecting SpongeBob's underwear.
Yep.
This game's trying to tell us something.
We don't talk about it.
I love opening presents.
That's so cute.
Murder. In the highest degree.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
I love how he's running like that. This is the episode where they wore underwear of the same color.
He's still
The other
alive.
one. I think I remember that. Wouldn't they? That was the
Feel
one
like
where
a
they
new
were fighting.
sponge.
They were in that boxing ring or something. They were yelling at each other for being yellow and pink.
Oh
And
yeah.
then they realized that their underwear was
same.
their
They wore
other
the same
colors.
underwear.
Yeah.
Or yeah, they wore each other's underwear.
YOLO.
Patrick will be glad
And
to
then
have
they
this
walked
back.
away. They walked away as friends. It was like pink. It was like,
Wasn't Patrick like underwear wasn't yellow when I got them?
oh my gosh.
I feel like he said
Not a
something
clue.
like that.
I would
It's
not
so
put
long
it past
ago.
him.
Wrestling match between the Jumbuck and the Krusty Krab. Yeah. I remember. I barely remember, but it's there.
Hammer. I get it.
He gets it.
One thing that Bernie always says is that there's a SpongeBob meme for every situation.
There is indeed a SpongeBob meme for every situation. It does not matter what that situation is. There's a SpongeBob meme for it. Get popped.
Draconic, it's good to not bring attention to that redeem. I don't want to be deleted.
Somebody's gonna delete you.
No, don't do it. I would like to sponge my bob.
SpongeBob can jump up walls when this symbol appears. Jump against the sidewall, press A to jump again. Cool, thanks.
You
Need
just
to
choose bad
sponge.
potato.
Bap potato. Psh, I'd bap him.
No,
Oh, bonk.
I'm not Reese's face right now. I can't avoid. Dude looks like a minion sometimes because of his big old tartar sauce tank.
Yo, I'm a master.
You got a star.
I bapped that dude. The king jellyfish is up here. Yo, should we go kill him?
Yeah. Destroy him.
Destroy.
Bring him to his
Crush. Kill.
5 billion
Nobody.
knees.
Swag.
Gosh, everyone is trying to help out today.
Step quietly there. That king jellyfish is just up at the top of this path. Good luck. You'll need it.
Thanks, Bubble Buddy.
Thanks, Bubble Buddy.
My existence is a marketing campaign. Thanks, Bubble Buddy.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's just bathing. Okay.
I like his shower curtain. Can I get a shower curtain like that?
It's just jars of peanut butter. No, oh yeah, peanut
I
butter.
would say this is reminiscent of me walking in on air that one time.
It is. It's so cute. So what are you picking
I
on?
knew the king jellyfish was big, but who knew he had such a beautiful voice?
Oh, King Jellyfish, lend me some of your king. Please. SpongeBob just wants some of that kingly jelly to heal Squidward's nose. Wait, you're getting some of that. You're getting it to heal Squidward's nose, right?
Yeah.
You're murdering the king of jellyfish to heal your friend's nose.
I feel like a new sponge.
Oh, now he's making children.
Oh.
He's getting close. Oh.
There's money to collect over here. Oh, come on. I totally was jumping.
That ain't going so well.
I'm just getting warmed up.
I believe so, Draconic. That he just performed mitosis and made like 50 billion small ones.
Oh, they're
Oh,
blue
now they're
now.
blue. Oh, what does that mean?
They're fast.
Does that mean you can stand still and they won't hurt you? Probably not.
You've just met the Sponginator. Fresh like a spring breeze.
I wasn't ready for that. I just need to hit him one more time. I punched him.
No, you gotta
feel
get
like
hit
a
one more
new
time.
sponge.
Never mind. You found underwear.
Yeah, there's more underwear down there.
Emergency underwear.
Oh, come on.
It's more strategy that goes into this guy than in most Bowser fights.
True. That's why this is the...
Yes, Draconic. SpongeBob's health is under.
I punched him. Did you see that? I punched him.
He has a small window of punchability.
I got him.
You did it! Oh, we don't even get to see him squirt jelly. He just hands it over. Okay,
Is that a suitcase full of money?
looks like it. I'm so confused.
Man, he's rich.
Apparently so.
I feel like a new sponge. Too pretty.
You always say that,
Can't
SpongeBob.
take it.
Yo, there's a vent?
There's a saucy.
Aw.
Ah. I've been learning this game's very strange. But you don't question it because it's SpongeBob.
Game's not strange. Totally normal.
What, you don't carry all your money around in a suitcase when you take a shower?
I had to get the money. Had to get the
Now.
money. I did it for the moolah.
Do it for the cash.
You know
The
it.
V-Bucks.
Yo. Let's go.
Nice. First try.
SpongeBob is strange in general, true.
It'd be like that.
Bo, you zapping nobody, dog.
Oh, there's blue ones traveling around now.
Yep.
The blue ones look cool.
They do. They look delicious. Larry.
Larry? Where? That fish's face. Oh, there he is.
See, no problem. You can do anything you set your mind and your muscle to.
Is that an Annika?
Yes, it is.
Annika has returned.
Annika's back. Should I make you big, Annie?
I don't even see.
Will we show up on the stream, right?
You guys are super small. At half your size. So should I make you guys big?
As it was before, I feel like.
Okay, well, before I talked to Squidward. what you guys
Squidward.
did.
Okay. So you want to know the thing that finally helped me?
What's that?
It turns out it was something as simple as a massage.
They both are potato now? Are there two potatoes?
No,
Wait.
it's just both of you were behind potato name tag.
Oh, okay. Oh, what was that,
There we
Annika,
go.
again?
A simple neck massage helped it.
Really? Sometimes that's what does it.
It was tense. I could feel. I knew it was tense, but I'm like, oh, there's got to be like a medicine or something I can help. And it's like it's been going on for days, and I'm like, what is this? What is causing this? I need to know. Like it keeps flaring up every now and then, and then it's like, and then I get a message. It's like, oh my god, how the hell did I not think to have this
You
earlier?
just had to pop your neck.
Yeah, there was like,
Thistle did.
Yeah.
you know, there's two like.
It's
Like-
funny, you left and I did pop my neck.
SpongeBob's twerking on Squidward. He was just doing it.
I love it. Yo, SpongeBob's gotta show some dominance, man. SpongeBob's gotta give Squidward a piece of his mind, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyways,
Oh,
for those that
feels
just
so much
joined, since Annika was here earlier, Annika was here earlier. He took a little break, but he's back, it seems.
Yeah, I didn't know I actually didn't know I was going to be back. I thought I was just going to have to take the whole stream off, but
Anything for my best friend
I'm glad to
Squidward.
have you back.
Can I rub some on?
Dad just gave me a neck massage, so I was just like, oh, dang. Because you know those the two little muscles that go up towards the head from the
What if I
neck
just gave you
at the back?
this?
Yeah, the neck muscles. I don't know names of muscles, but they're there. They're a thing.
Yeah, those were super tight. Like they were jutting out apparently. They were tight.
They were
At
tight.
least now they're untight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think being in bed in an uncomfortable position might have been the whole culprit in the first place.
Maybe.
Mixed with dehydration too, but yeah, that was
Where
I've
do
got
I...
water here.
It's up there.
Yeah.
I have one
Yeah,
thing...
welcome back,
Like a
Annika.
spring breeze.
Annika got this game. We let him in as a little guest with us today.
Hey.
Yee. It's
We're still in the jellyfish fields, causing a bunch of
Mayhem.
destruction.
Wasn't...
Annika's voice is so deep compared to us.
yeah.
Out of our voices, who do you think?
Wait, our voices
Wait.
what? They cut you out.
I said, out of our voices, who do you think is the oldest? I'm asking chat.
Just my size. I love opening presents.
Yeah.
And yeah, like what Noah Pool says, definitely laying down, especially when you're sick for a while, gets really sore.
Fresh like a spring
Yeah,
breeze.
I was tossing until the day I was like really sick, like I was throwing up and everything, and I was like stuck in bed. I was tossing and turning so much. I think I might have done something then. Like I was tossing and turning so often, like crazy. I could not stay still. So I think I might have done something then by accident.
Penny's saying that your your volume's low
My volume's
compared
low.
to me and you.
What? My volume is low compared to
Also,
you. There's not
people
really
were
anything I can
guessing.
do about that.
People were guessing who's the oldest. Draconic said this soul, Chunky, and Melted said me. Michael says Annika.
Potato's a boomer.
I'm not a boomer.
No.
And so is Annika. I'm surrounded by boomers.
That's just really ironic
To put
coming
it,
from you.
To put it that way. Potato and Annie are boomers.
You're making it sound like you're the youngest, which is not true.
That is not.
Maturity level, maybe.
Maturity level doesn't mean anything.
Dude, we stream on Twitch. You think we even have a
It's the way it cut out. It sounded like we stream on Twitch. Doesn't even sound like we have a.
Oh, I was saying, do you even think we have
Why is it cutting
have a
out?
what?
a maturity level? My mic does not like that word. I think my mic doesn't have a maturity level.
Probably
I
not.
think your mic's being a me. It needs baps.
You want to tell chat the answer to the century question?
Sure.
The century long question. I don't know.
So Potato is the oldest.
A little bit.
Yep. Okay, I thought there was a
There you
bus
go.
stop here.
I almost thought you were gonna do a rundown.
Oh, Potato's the oldest. Annika is the youngest.
And he calls me a boomer.
Potato, back me up here. Annie's a boomer.
Yeah, you
you're
call him that a
older
lot.
than me. You're older than me. How am I a boomer? If
just
I'm a
are.
boomer, that means you are too.
Just are. Where is a bus stop? Yo, I want a bus stop.
Didn't you call my teenage niece a boomer as well?
Yeah.
God. This'll just calls everyone boomer. This'll will call a newborn baby a boomer.
He calls. Basically, if you're not Thistle, you're a boomer.
Yeah, to put it simply.
I don't know the Thistle way of unboomerage.
If you're not thistle, you're boomer.
No, I don't think. My logic is that you ain't a boomer unless you like hit like 60.
Well, I think that's actual boomer age is like 60s and 70s or
What?
so.
I don't see anyone younger than that as being a boomer.
Okay, I'm going
Because it
back.
only refers to a time period that people were in, but you know, it kind of became a if this person's older than me, they're a boomer. They're of a different older culture.
Stop birthing robots.
You've just met the
The moment you-
Sponginator.
You just got an achievement called the
the
Sponge
moment-
Smasher.
The Smudge Smasher?
Sponge Smasher.
I feel like a new sponge.
Sponge Smasher.
Yeah.
But he is the sponge. So he's gonna
Sponge.
smash more sponges?
It's
SpongeBob's like the only sponge. Except his cousin, I forgot their name.
Wait, let's see if he can. Let's do the idle animation. See if he does the shock face.
The Pikachu. Surprise.
Yeah. The funny thing is, I think that was from that
What if
face
I
was
stand
from
on, like, the edge
the
here?
movie. Was it from the movie? You did that face?
I don't know what the shock face is actually in reference to.
I know he did it somewhere.
Look at that.
I think it. Yeah,
There he goes.
yes. I think it was the. I think it was the movie. Let me look it up. Actually, I swear it was.
Yeah,
Because it's like
I can't remember.
Spinch. Oh wait.
Sponge boob.
Spinch boob.
Pikachu.
Movie.
So Penny is
2004.
boomer confirmed.
No. No one in this chat's a boomer.
Penny just admitted boomer. Oh, we getting some SpongeBob.
Oh, whoa. SpongeBob, chill out.
Chill out, SpongeBob. We're on Twitch. We're not that desperate. Oh, there it is.
Oh, it looks like this will.
Nah, he's just going wonky around.
It looks like this will forgot to turn on streamer mode.
Imagine. It just cancels that
Streamer
animation.
mode is when SpongeBob's just in his undies.
Yeah, it was.
Love opening presents.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah, it was from the movie.
200k point redeemed for this limit, boomer.
No.
Yeah, I sent it in bird in the chat.
It shines.
Did you know the 2004 movie was actually originally planned to be the finale of SpongeBob as a whole?
Really?
Yeah, it was never meant to actually go past that. It would have been. Because like it was supposed to be like, oh, they finally like.
Did the movie just do so well? They're like, oh, we're gonna make it.
Wow, SpongeBob, you found some.
No, they're just like. I think it was just because they're like.
Here's your golden
He just wanted to. He wanted to move on to. The creator wanted to move on to other projects. But then when the movie became a success, Nickelodeon didn't want to let it go, so they were like, "Oh,
money.
Yeah, we kind of want to keep the series
This
running."
yellow boy makes us a lot of moolah. Make
Yeah.
it more.
Did you find my
Lots
socks?
and lots
Not yet,
of
Patrick.
more.
Did they find you?
What was that? He just said, "Not yet, Patrick." He's like, "Oh,
Oh, okay.
okay." Fun fact: the
Oh,
Krabby
hi,
Patty
Siege.
secret ingredient. I cannot say it on stream.
Oh man.
Yeah.
What? Siege.
Way to excite. Wah.
What?
I didn't even ask
What?
where we should go.
Downtown
I guess we
Bikini
went to
Bottom.
downtown Bikini
Once a
Bottom.
bustling metropolis.
Oh,
Now a debris-covered
I want to go
crater.
downtown Bikini Bottom.
Yep.
Why can I not interact
SpongeBob,
with that?
the robots are destroying.
Hey, this is a
Bikini
poof.
Bottom. We have to evacuate.
It's me, Susan.
She looks more
But it's gonna take
excited
a while
than
to get all
scared.
this dust.
Oh
They're
my
making
gosh.
another SpongeBob
Not
game. I think I
vacuum,
saw that
evacuate.
somewhere today.
We have to
I
get
can't remember
everyone
where I
to
saw that at
safety.
all.
Can we just load them up in the boat?
Dude,
That won't do any
Like,
good
Why
is
not?
it
because
it
the
gonna,
robots
like-
have taken all the steering
is it gonna be
wheels.
another remake of like a
Couldn't we just
rehydrated of
drive
another
in a straight
SpongeBob game?
line?
No, there are too many
I can hear
turns.
this giggling.
Those fiends, they thought of everything. Never fear, Mrs. Puff. I'll get those steering wheels back.
SpongeBob, if
Steering
you're
wheels.
involved, I always fear. But I tell you what, if you can pull this off, I'll give you
It's a
a
brand new
golden
game.
spatula.
Nice. They
How about
forgot
a
to put a
driver's
space between
license
A and
instead?
golden spatula.
Nice try.
Wait, what? I was listening to Puff.
They just forgot to put an A in there.
Number one.
But Melto was
Bikini
talking about that new
Bottom scavenger
SpongeBob
hunt.
game, and I could have
3 years
sworn I
running.
saw something about that earlier today. Didn't I bring that up?
A new SpongeBob game?
Yeah, I thought I saw like an ad of it or something.
Really?
Or I saw something. There was something I saw. I didn't. I barely paid attention to it. Tippy toe. Wait, are you collecting clam? No, you're not. They're just decoration. The Cosmic Shake.
Should this
Interesting.
work?
Oh, are you just
Is
gonna
that
become?
thing aiming for me?
Yeah. Let's see what you gotta do. Yeah. What if we just became SpongeBob streamers?
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
Stream everything SpongeBob.
Nothing but SpongeBob. Sorry.
We already streamed the Minecraft DLC. Oh,
Scared me.
that just hit your big toe. SpongeBob Persona
Pushing
win.
a simple
Yo, we get a
button is the most
retexture of
satisfying.
SpongeBob in
Push,
VR chat as
push,
Thistle.
push, push.
Oh my
Fresh
god.
like a spring breeze.
Yes. Yes.
So funny.
Yo, you gonna shoot me? Thanks. What a perfect hit.
Super mega combo. Oh. That thing is literally just a can that got opened. And a fish statue built into it. You gotta... Annika redeemed stop talking, don't say any words with A-I-O-U, and 2 minutes. More like just don't talk. This was just gonna focus on the game now. Just spam SpongeBob games. You will be the most popular SpongeBob furry VTuber to exist.
This you have to talk still.
Corner the furry SpongeBob market. A furry SpongeBob market. That is something so specific.
I love opening presents. Oh, sparkly!
This you still have to talk.
I think he refuses. Hey, sock.
Find the Patrick.
Never find Patrick. Annika, were you here? I don't think you were here at the time I made this realization. SpongeBob's looking for Patrick's socks while Patrick's finding SpongeBob's underwear.
Oh.
It's so interesting.
Does that mean Patrick's not actually wearing any underwear right now?
When he finds the underwear and he said, SpongeBob's underwear don't feel right, something like that. They're so trying to think of coherent sentences that don't include those letters.
Up for a game of SpongeBob?
Did you just turn into a... I saw that. Yep, you just
That'd be
turned
perfect
around.
for
It's
the
just like a
bowling.
pufferfish. Just like in that one game where you become a pufferfish and you roll all over the place and it goes...
Yo, he's got
I thought I was
very
gonna give
long
the dude a
mouth.
wedgie for some reason.
Oh my god.
How did he do that?
That's how Gary sounds. And like, if it was realistic.
Yeah, that's true. So your time is up.
This robot is called G-Love. The best way to deal with it is to bubble bounce him from above.
Like he just like stops talking.
Gary is a beast. He knocked that anvil from the sky off that building, and I don't even know how he got the place. I realize that characters are kind of just thrown around in this game. They're like, "Oh, you're here. I thought you were over there. Oh, hello, you're in front."
Yep, they kind of are.
Hope you're having a meaningful conversation with me now. Oh, you just want me to get your underwear. All right.
Ah, it's spicy.
What? Oh, that hurts you.
Dude,
I feel
he
like
still
a new
has
sponge.
better spice tolerance than I do.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, when Annika touches any form of hot sauce, you just hear like psst.
When I touch hot sauce, all you hear is me literally melting. It's like that it's like the
It turns into melted.
no, it's like the what's the thing that Link's CDI, Zelda's CDI thing. It's like you killed me.
You killed me. Melt.
Good.
They're melting. Yeah. No, they're. I think they're deflating into like a pancake, like a flat. It's like a ball deflating. They're like, "You killed me," and then Link just picks it up as they're just a flabby, flat, whatever, just pancake. He's like, "Golly," and then it just ends. It goes back to the game.
There was one where some like water dude melted, like literally melted it, and just became a beating heart, and Zelda, I swear he said, "You killed me," and then he's like, and Zelda's just like, does this dumb grin and just says, "Good,
good." I remember. God, I wish we could play that game somehow.
Dude, that'd be funny. Apparently that game's controls are super clunky though.
Oh, it's because the dumb controller that was made for the CDI.
Oh my god. Was the CDI a Paramount thing?
It was it's Philips CDI. So
oh, Philips.
It's made by Philips. And there was like a bunch of bootleg games on there that they had the license to make them.
Yeah, the CDI Link, the CDI wasn't there a CDI Mario?
Hotel Mario?
Yeah, the Hotel Mario. There was
Bringing it around town.
Like, wasn't there also Sonic CDI? That was like super garbage.
I wouldn't be surprised. I just don't know about that one though.
There's a lot of like bootleg Sonic games that are.
Can we get a Philips CDI and play like a bunch of dumb games and spend like 20 grand on it?
Yes.
Because it's like not a thing anymore.
Okay.
You have to like buy it from someone who preserves it.
I wonder why. I wonder what killed it.
Man, I don't know. Those Zelda games really hold up.
Yeah.
People love them. There's a lot of things that furries say often. A lot of them are very cringe.
Did you see the thing that Noah said?
I just remembered a funny Plankton quote. "Goodbye, everyone. I remember you all in therapy." Plankton's really funny. I saw that. We were looking at SpongeBob quotes before the stream started because we were gonna like just name the stream after a SpongeBob quote, and that was one of them that we saw.
Yeah. It's just like, "Goodbye, everyone. Remember you all in therapy." I can't do a Plankton impression. I'm bad at impressions, if you haven't noticed.
What do you mean? You're really good at impressions. You can do a perfect Australian accent.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it.
I'm not even trying to do that. He's trying to hide it.
Inside, who would do such a thing?
Wait. Oh, he's locked from the inside.
That's true, Jaconic. Furries love to say those. It's just a false SpongeBob you pick up.
Hi, Gary.
What's a SpongeBob quote you would associate
thanks for noticing.
with
I have been
the furry
working out.
fandom as a whole?
Not done. Doesn't that mean?
Goodbye, everyone. I'll remember you all in therapy.
Entrance to the rooftops, which leads to the lighthouse.
No.
There's another golden spatula. I could really use that.
Ah, yes.
I like how it has the need to subtitle Gary's meows. Meow, comma, meow, period.
Okay, I'm definitely
Ooh, that
not
gap
making
looks
that jump.
big. Can we quote SpongeBob on that?
Going to get across there?
Yo, there's a Texas collectible.
Gosh,
the Texas
that's not a collectible.
Holy Dutchman's ghost!
I mean, there's a bunch of them though.
And impassable.
Oh my god, they're actually Texas.
Okay, I'll go get Sandy to help me out.
Yo, there must be. Oh yeah, you have to give them to Sandy.
No,
Someone
Sandy
should
just
put you
hangs
in a
from
box. Someone should put you in a box floating down the river, Grandma. Is that a SpongeBob quote?
Yeah,
I don't remember that one.
That's from
Oh my
Plankton.
God.
Plankton said
Oh.
Oh, okay. Why did I think that was something that SpongeBob said? I was like,
Yeah, that was a
sound
bit
like something
aggressive for
you'd say.
SpongeBob to say.
Remember that one where he learnt how to like say no, and he just like he's like Patrick was like, you need to learn how to tell people no. Like he's like too scared to do it, and then he finally built up the courage to say no, and now he's just like, and then he's just like, oh, some old lady was like, oh, can you help me cross the road? No, ma'am.
Yeah, that would be pretty dark for SpongeBob. Hello, the foxes. How are you doing?
Greetings.
Hello.
How you doing?
Sea needles.
Do you see those needles?
Uh-huh.
What? Hang on. By the way, what is everyone's favorite SpongeBob episode? I'm curious.
I'm always like terrible at favorites questions like this.
Yeah, me too. Kind of.
Like off the top of your head.
Oh, I'm beating up Gary. I
Trying
did
to
it.
think.
Beat up Gary.
I remember when I was little, I really
Cut you up.
dang. When I was a lot younger, I liked the one where they were blowing bubbles outside of Squidward's house, and Squidward had to learn how to blow a bubble, and he just sucked at it.
It looked all wrinkly and old.
Yeah, and it make the little fart noise that when the bubble would fall.
Love opening presents.
I think that was one I used to like a lot back then, just because of that.
There's one where
Hey,
What was that?
Patrick needs to do laundry.
I was gonna say there was one an old episode I remember where Mrs. Puff goes to jail.
Oh my God, I remember.
That sounds like a YouTube poop title.
Oh, it's surreal.
Yeah, she went to prison because
Because of.
SpongeBob or something.
Oh, yeah, SpongeBob.
yeah.
She went to jail a lot. She's got a record. Watch out, it's Mrs. Puff. I've seen a video called SpongeBob Fun where all the characters are portrayed. Oh my god. That I don't know what to think of that. There are a bunch of very cursed SpongeBob portrayings on YouTube I've seen years ago. One of my first introductions to YouTube was SpongeBob YouTube Poops. I used to watch a lot of those when I first got into YouTube. This was like 2008, 2009.
Ooh, classic days.
It was a long time ago.
Dang, it's crazy to think that was 14 years ago.
That is crazy. You know what's funny is I found YouTube off Google Earth.
Huh?
Yeah. I think I've told you this, Annika. But I used to scroll around. I was always obsessed with Google Earth for a while. I would just explore it for hours. And there's a thing where you could turn on YouTube videos within the location. And I found a Lego video. Yeah, it had icons of YouTube videos you could find around Google Earth that are something that was done around that area. So I found Lego video and it led into. I don't know why it's cutting me out, but Lego video after Lego video, basically.
Good job.
Eventually, I fell into YouTube Poops from there, and just watching YouTube ever since as a main source of entertainment.
Just a little thing for the mic cutting out. Do you think it could be like Discord? Do you think the settings on there might be messed up?
The air condition just turned on. It might be that. but it's like so quiet in the background. I don't know.
I can't
That's
hear
weird.
it.
The snow fight episode where Squidward's against SpongeBob and Patrick. That was a good episode. I remember
love
that one.
episode too. I like the one where they're like imagination,
Oh yeah, that one's funny.
where the box
I
comes
have, like,
from.
I think
I think that's where my
I have,
obsession
like,
with
a-
boxes started.
There was one, the secret box,
Oops.
where that Patrick had. Wasn't it just a secret picture of SpongeBob's butt
No, it
or
was,
something?
it was a like yeah, I think it was a picture of SpongeBob.
It was just an embarrassing picture of SpongeBob's butt in Patrick's secret box. All
I don't even know.
sussy.
YouTube does corrupt.
Noah Poole says the one where they make a marching band. Squidward makes a marching band out of Bikini Bottom, and Patrick gets
That
put in the
has
type of trombone.
such
Didn't that
a
one
good-
become a meme of him playing the trombone?
Everything in SpongeBob's
Patrick-
a meme.
True. I guess it's because
SpongeBob's just a. I don't know how they do it. Everything they've ever made is a meme. I just realized you're playing as Sandy.
Really?
You've not been paying attention to what's going on.
Oh, I
dude,
have to hold it?
you're playing as Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're playing as Texas.
It's canon that Andy is actually from Texas.
There's another one.
The one where Squidward gets sent to the future, and then the past was amazing. That one was scary. That one gave me weird feels when he's just in the white area. And he's just existential dread.
I liked the one where it's like they meet Sandy for the first time. Like SpongeBob meets Sandy for the first time
You
and
just say
wants to get to know him more. No, I said SpongeBob.
Sure.
I said SpongeBob, didn't I? Potato.
Sure.
I was reading chat. I don't. You may have. You may have not. I don't know.
I swear I said SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
Noah Poole was talking about how the picture it was an embarrassing picture of SpongeBob from last year's Christmas party.
Oh.
That's what it was. And yeah, Chunky Monkey. I remember the chocolate one. Me and a cousin would make so much fun of out of that one. She was really good at imitating the voice.
I can't do it right now.
It was not that dude. It was the stick. The stick
Oh.
grandma.
I remember when they first invented chocolate.
My God.
Sweet, sweet chocolate. I always hated it.
Yep.
Was that impression good or did it suck? I can't tell.
All you
on
do is your
mine.
best.
It was good. It was good.
Like I said, you can do an Australian accent perfectly.
This, you're a silly bub, you know that.
No, I'm Sandy.
No, you're Texas.
No, you're this. You're Texas, yeah.
Look, I'm Texas.
Someone better make good use of all these.
What's the difference?
Yeah, remember that? It's like, Patrick, guess what I am? Stupid? No, I'm Texas. What's the difference? No, Texas, cool. Texas is a good place.
Yo, potato.
Yeah.
You're from Texas. You can agree, right?
Howdy, y'all. Yes, we're all
Well,
squirrels in jumpsuits with a bowl over our heads.
Precisely.
Wow, this will literally just doxes potato on stream.
Yes.
Pretty sure a good chunk of people have heard my Texas things.
Tex
Yeah,
Texas
you just
rants.
sound like a Texas person.
Do I sound like a Texas person?
No.
No.
Where did you think
Wait.
I come from before you knew? Before you knew?
Under there.
Oh my god.
It's not.
this
It's not a. It's not a named location.
It is no.
people think you came from Canada.
No, they're not too far off.
They're wrong nonetheless.
They're wrong nonetheless, but I mean, I bring up hockey and people are like, oh, okay.
Oh, hockey! Oh, it's Canada.
Yep.
I thought you said Pocky, and I was like,
Hockey?
I thought Pocky's Japanese.
Anakin doesn't know what
So
he's
the-
talking about.
This little
Ninam
comment is-
says, I remember when that episode first aired. It's the funniest thing on television. Wait, which one was that again? There's so many episodes we're already talking about. I think it's either the chocolate one or the secret box. I think it's the chocolate one though.
Or the Texas.
Texas one.
The Texas one.
Ah, yeah.
Nice.
Hey, Larry, what's
Texas
shaking?
one's amazing.
Sandy, boy, am I glad to see you. I need your help. My TV reception has been terrible lately. I need to have someone replace my old
I think I have a
with
box
a
set
shiny
of
new
like,
one.
I think it's season
Yes,
either
sir.
one,
That
season
there
1 or
antenna is
season
shinier
2.
than a $3 bill. Well, why don't you
Of
replace
I
it?
can
SpongeBob?
quickly go.
I'm not really much
Yeah.
of a jumper.
That's funny.
So, what's jumping got to do with it?
What are they like?
Because
VHS
the old
tapes?
antenna is up there.
Not a DVD. They made it. We got the DVD release of it.
Texas iced tea.
I
The robots
can't
have
remember
blocked
which
off that
season
building, and I
specifically. It was
can't do
definitely
all
one of the
those
older
fancy
ones,
moves you
but
and SpongeBob do to get
Yeah,
across these
so that's how you
gaps.
know I'm Texan. I drink iced
Yeah,
tea like
great. So, what are you
yeah,
gonna do?
like
with the older
90% of the time.
Hey, getting your gets on me for not drinking water. You're out here drinking nothing but iced tea.
Oh,
this is
that-
where you're
water,
it's
from.
yours if you replace it with a new one.
Well, I have been getting
This'll-
bad TV reception in the tree
This
dome.
kind of has an excuse to
Larry,
not drink
you gotta
water
be
because all the water where he is turns to ice.
Yeah. True. It's just good for keeping my pops cold.
Iced tea's always good. I don't tea. Oh my god.
I just punched him right in the face.
Just. I love the
I like
whaps.
how-
Do that again. Oh, never mind. Okay.
I like how.
Can we clip that, please?
I like how when you knocked him down, he like rolled down and then immediately rolled back up again.
He just walked it off like nothing. That
It's
looked
like
like
he
a
rolled.
strong smack, though. You heard that too.
It was like-
strong smack.
I felt that.
Felt that in all of my face. Yeah, he just immediately rolls back up again.
Yeah, you just karate chop him. Boy, boy, boy.
Boy!
That was meaty.
Sandy went back to dumb old Texas. Wow,
Dang.
that was so out of nowhere. I love it.
Dang, poor Texas. No, Texas Geek.
You remember the episode where he got stuck at rock bottom and everyone just talks like,
Yeah.
oh, she's. Okay.
What a dimwit, she couldn't even hear it coming.
She just doesn't care.
It's like, oh my god. Just finished my
Sandy's
macchiato.
just standing there, hands on hips. I'm a hero.
I saved the day.
That was all me.
Hello, furry, fluffy wolf.
Hello.
Hi. How you doing?
She just got bombed.
One less varmint.
I could quickly grab that like box set and like read off the episodes from there.
You
It's
should
literally in the
like
next
if you
room.
can pull up a list of SpongeBob episodes and see if we remember.
Yeah, it's literally in the next room. I could literally just do that.
Okay.
One sec.
Say I have
Tiki Texas
a
style.
SpongeBob movie. It's the Halloween one.
SpongeBob movie? Oh. I don't. I don't know if I have any.
SpongeBob's underwear.
Sandy
I
wears
just-
SpongeBob's underwear confirmed.
Well, it's SpongeBob lore after this game that everyone wears SpongeBob's underwear. Basically, everyone has a piece of SpongeBob with them.
Yes. I mean, who wouldn't wanna
Someone
wear
explain
SquarePants?
how the lasso can make Sandy hover. Oh,
Magic.
we're getting a raid!
Ah, Links! Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the raid! How are you doing
Welcome,
today?
everyone.
Greetings,
How are y'all?
greetings.
Welcome to SpongeBob.
How y'all doing today?
Yeah, I don't know how she manages to fly with the. That beats me.
Beats me too.
Me as a prestiged Texan, the centripetal force of the lasso spinning makes air go down, therefore pushes Sandy and the lasso, or pushes the lasso up, and it's more powerful than gravity. Therefore, she rises in altitude. Yes. I think that's how it works. Also, you take care, Penny. You have a good day. Oh wait, yeah, they're not in air, they're in water. Even though it makes swingy sounds like it's in the air. Oh, it's same thing, just heavier.
Yeah, potato makes sense of it all. It works. Mickey, how did your stream Links? What were you playing? What were you up to?
Where are you? Oh, you're just here. Clam, big old clam. Fortnite. Lynx was playing Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Surprising everyone.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
We were playing not too long ago. We were playing a Fortnite like map that's on VR chat.
Ooh, it was actually really fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun actually. It just didn't have building, which yeah, it took it. We don't have tryhards. You can build a castle in 2 seconds. Secretly, the
I'd
rope is a
prefer the
pool
no-
noodle.
It's a pool noodle. I'd prefer the no build mode. If I were to have
I think I would too. But when I played it for like a month, it was so hard to just be good and beat anyone because everyone knew how to build a castle. And for you to fit in, you also had to know how to build a castle. And if you didn't, then good luck. The only way you can get close to winning is hiding in the same place the entire game and hope that the storm doesn't kill you.
Yeah, I never played Fortnite, so.
Why are there UFOs in the ocean? With a bunch of hands. There's a lot of bapping it's gonna do. It's gonna be like,
Oh my gosh, you gotta make that
That-
sound with it.
yeah, that's how it's gonna be.
Fair enough. Is Annie still here?
He is finding his SpongeBob movies.
Oh yeah.
No build is all I'm willing to play now. Yeah. It definitely looks like that eliminates a lot of the pro gamer strats that people have learned so much so far. Well, Fluffy Foxy's played it often for 3 years, but not so much now. You must be really good at building castles. I tried to get good. I got okay. I got good enough to beat my cousin that made me play the game in the first place. And I was happy from that point.
Okay. I found
And he's back.
the thing. And it wasn't... I don't think it's actually a series set like I thought. But it is definitely a box set nonetheless.
Oh.
It has... It's called Tales from the Deep.
Interesting.
It was produced in 2003 by Viacom, so it's probably a little newer than I thought it was. It has House
That's so
Party,
fruity.
double-length episode. Hall Monitor.
Hall Monitor.
Monitor. That's a funny
I remember
episode.
that one. That's the one where they go a little further than the hall, right? They start monitoring the streets.
Yeah, they end up like he ends up like taking it way too far because he
Yeah.
ends up acting like a full-on superhero in the process. So he's just like,
And then he becomes the villain or whatever.
yeah,
He's just looking for himself.
yeah.
And Patrick's like, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
She hit,
This is where the
Yeah.
real
dude hit me mid-air. Wow.
They're just that good.
Have you seen this man?
Melted was also asking the soul, what character being added to Fortnite would get you
I
to
was
play the
thinking
game?
about that.
Oh.
Honestly, I didn't know.
By the way, hi Dora.
Like a
Darth
good
Vader's
answer.
already in there.
Mm-hmm. And I'm still not playing it.
It's Ty the Tasmanian Tiger.
Actually, maybe.
That I have no idea how they would add that.
Well, they would need to add boomerangs.
True. I feel like that would be a thing. That'd be like one of those little gimmicks they add into Fortnite for a bit and then they disappear. Me and my nieces would have so much fun playing around with shopping carts. Like,
With shopping carts?
yeah, you can get someone in a shopping cart and just push them around. It was so derpy. We'd push each other off mountains.
How'd I get hit? It was in midair.
Okay, that's better.
I saw Zoltek playing Multiverse earlier. I think he was getting set up to play it. I wasn't
Nah, he was playing.
I wasn't there for long. Yeah.
I stopped by his stream for a minute.
Do you guys want to hear the rest of the episodes?
Sure.
Put it on here?
Riddance.
Yeah.
I had an accident.
I had
Don't
an
remember that
accident.
one.
That's when That's
Wow, I
when
like how that music changed for like 2 seconds.
Do I really have to carry
That's so
Patrick's
cute.
socks?
I have to do that again.
it's
This is
when
cute.
SpongeBob shatters his entire bottom half and becomes too scared to go outside.
Oh, I
In the-
vaguely remember that.
Yeah.
I
He goes-
I remember the plot point, but it's like, oh.
Then there's Valentine's Day. That's the one where where SpongeBob gives Patrick a handshake for Valentine's Day and he gets really, really mad.
Because Patrick handshake.
Yeah, pretty much.
He gets really mad.
He hyped it up because like
a spring
the whole so SpongeBob was going to originally had another gift in mind for Patrick that him and Sandy were planning, and instead something happened to that gift that ended up causing it to be on a huge delay on arrival.
What's happening,
So
SpongeBob?
out of panic, he just like, here's your gift. Like he was hyping up this whole time, and then he's like, here's your gift, a handshake, friendly handshake. And you just
Patrick went a little more than just a handshake, I guess.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day, why not?
Yeah.
Then just one.
SpongeBob's
bite.
looking at us like, what you talking about? I heard that. I remember that draconic,
I feel like
one episode, it was SpongeBob was watching something, and he was just like really into whatever he's watching. And then Gary just goes meow, and he's like, Gary, and changes the channel like football.
It was literally like, the funny thing was, it was literally footage of the thing he was getting really into was like literal footage of like sea sponges like just existing. So it's just like, Gary! He's just looking for the sports channel.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
This looks
Feel
like that
a new
one
sponge.
Fall Guys minigame. SpongeBob was in Fall Guys.
Oh my god.
We should play Fall Guys one day.
Yes.
Dude, they should add. I don't see them not adding SpongeBob into Fall Guys. If they've added Sonic into Fall Guys, you know they're gonna add them,
Yeah.
like,
Fresh like a spring
the
breeze.
SpongeBob into Fall Guys. I mean, it's like one of the most profitable series ever.
SpongeBob is probably why Nickelodeon's still
Feel
around
like
right
a
now.
new sponge.
Yeah.
Bam. So many bots. What's going on?
Dang it. I read it.
It's only a matter of time. It's gonna happen one day. Calling it now. It's gonna be a SpongeBob. I almost said Among Us. There's gonna be a SpongeBob Fall Guys. There's gonna be like a
SpongeBob
really
Among
dirty
Us.
looking Patrick one.
Oh, wait,
There's gonna be a Mr. Crab ones with huge claws.
Fresh like a
Sus
spring
Bob's Sus Pants. Sus Bob Sus Pants. Sus Bob Sus Pants.
This MB one with that's like mostly white with a squirrel tail and like a fishbowl over their head.
Yeah. An inverted
Love
fishbowl.
opening presents.
That hurt. But I still did it.
Hi,
Feel like
Dara.
a new sponge.
Dara cute, by the way.
Hello, Dara.
Yeah, Dara cute.
Wait, SpongeBob Fall Guy be square or round? They might make him like a prism.
They'll make him a pyramid.
Although they would have to like roll around. They might be like round actually. They'll have his
Hey, you.
face.
Patrick needs to do laundry.
It'll be like that cursed SpongeBob where he's all like smooth.
A sushi shop in SpongeBob.
Hi, how are ya?
Hi, Hart. How are you?
Fresh like
so
a
cute.
spring breeze.
Nope.
So cute.
You guys remember the episode Just One Bite?
Is that the one where Squidward denies his love for Krabby Patties, but then tries it
Yeah.
and just secretly falls in love with it? And then SpongeBob's like, "You like Krabby Patties, Squidward."
Yeah, that face he does when he says that too. You like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward? And he just starts shaking. He's like, he just slams himself into the safe. He's like,
You know, that episode used to make me hungry. You see, they show all the burgers like in that one room. There's a mound of burgers, and I would
Dude,
like, I'd want
Mouth
McDonald's after that.
watering.
it was always McDonald's too. It's like, oh, I want McDonald's now.
I feel like I missed out on something on the rooftops. Because
Look at that
I
guy
didn't,
just
like,
trolling.
replace the Larry's thing.
Oh.
Hey there,
Bubble buddy.
Why can't I get back in?
Hey there, Bubble Buddy. When SpongeBob married that one Krabby Patty. Oh, that was the.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't that the nasty Patty?
Yep.
Yeah.
That was disgusting. You know, SpongeBob does that thing, where they will get an artist to make something as disgusting as possible with all the details. That thing had maggots and thing on.
Yep.
They had way too much fun with that.
They had someone like this who likes to make something as disgusting as possible. And just put it in a visual format.
I approve. Of course, I approve. Why wouldn't I?
Kerplooey!
Got no
Here's shines!
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
Mermaid
Is that an
Man
episode
and
name?
Bar.
Yeah.
It's like their pilot episode or something.
I can't remember exactly. I think it was the one when they. Oh no! I remember. They went. They came across the retirement home they were living at, and then like tried to help, quote unquote, help them. And I think I remember one of the scenes is just like SpongeBob was like, "We even painted your invisible milkmobile."
Thank you. I can finally
It's
watch
just
those
like
reruns
Barnacle
of
Boy's
the
just like,
Rockfish File.
It's supposed to be invisible!
Yeah. There's evil foot. Evil.
I love that one.
What is all of this? I've never seen this stuff before.
Oh my gosh.
Are these
Are
all
those like
places?
achievements? Or places?
Bikini Bottom?
Oh, they're your spatula. No, those socks. Wait. Socks or spatulas?
Jellyfish Fields? Drain the Lake? Yeah, this is all
Oh my
the
God,
thing I
look
need
It's
to-
like a completion thing.
Yeah.
Who's on the photo?
We don't talk about it. Downtown Bikini
Oh, look who it
Bottom.
is!
No. Not receive this task. Huh.
Every time
These
Squidward
are
showed
all
caring for
places.
SpongeBob.
Patrick. So if it's going up by 10, so that's 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, there's 80 socks in the game.
There was... Dang. Oh, there's a Krabby... Like, Krabby Patty place. What's the Krusty Krab? How did I forget that?
Krabby
What is
Patty
wrong with
place.
me? The Krabby Patty place.
Krabby Patty place.
My... Talk about a flipping... mind fart. What? Like, how did, out of all the things to forget, why did I forget that? That's like the most memed on thing as of
Someone
recently.
better make good use of all these.
I'm about to hit 10,000.
That's for messing with Texas.
Oh my god,
Rich.
you nearly got 10,000 germs. What the heck?
Just gone. Man, you slapped that jellyfish and it just became. You just vaporized it with that.
Yes, I did.
Speedy boy.
This sea needle, I
does-
remember this.
Sea needle?
As a kid, I hated this level. It was so frustrating.
This is like
I
the
died
treetops of SpongeBob.
hundreds of times. Yeah, it was like treetops.
Oh yeah, you played the
I played
you
the
play-
OG.
Yeah, this is based on the console version.
This is just a remaster of it.
Yeah.
I think it's confirmed
Ahoy there,
that in an
Sandy.
episode
Good
SpongeBob
morning
has a
to you,
crush
Mr.
on
Krab.
Squidward. Oh my god, that is too funny.
I can't remember this one.
Oh,
Howdy,
you'll
Mr.
remember it.
Krabs. Wow.
You'll remember it.
Oh, bat that person off the edge. Oh my god, look at that dopey grim on their face.
Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip.
Wet it, wet.
They're on over something. Don't worry.
What has he got?
Yeah, I
Has he
don't
got, like-
remember that one,
Texas barbecue
Draconic
sauce.
Fury. Or was it the one where Squidward was super handsome?
Oh no, he's hot.
like it's working.
I can't hit the boy button.
Oh, that squeaky noise.
This something makes me want to watch like through literally every single SpongeBob episode ever now. Like binge watch it all at once.
How many episodes of SpongeBob are there?
All steering wheels collected. Let's go.
Way more than there is hours in a day, that's for sure. You're spending like a whole week straight just watching them without any breaks.
Bernie's done it before. It's not that hard.
Who did it before?
I said Bernie, probably.
Oh, Draconic. I think I remember that. He said, like, bye, Squidward. Something like that.
Wait, what? They had a car and they went to the Krabby Patties. And, it was... interesting. You like the episode with SpongeBob in it? Yeah, same.
Yo, I like that one episode with SpongeBob's in the intro. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yo, I like the one where SpongeBob blinked.
I remember when they were hyping up the
Wow,
episode
everyone
about
looks like
Bob
ant
What
vision up here.
SpongeBob just doesn't remember who he is. And they even did the intro differently. They were like all hyping it up, and I was like really excited to watch it,
10,000.
and it was just an episode.
Wow.
Cha-ching!
What is your most hated episode of SpongeBob? Like, which one do you just do not care for the most?
Yes.
Boing!
Oh, come on. I also
I
hated
don't
this
know.
part because I just, like... can never hit all of these things.
It's hard to hate on SpongeBob.
True.
There we go. Look at all the money I got now. You ready for that smack?
Wow! Everyone looks like ant vision up here.
SpongeBob's used to it. That did not shake him up at all.
Nope. Not in this
I'll make sure to enjoy Draconic.
Hanukkah. Draconic said there are 248 episodes.
Oh my
So
god.
enjoy, Hanukkah.
Ah, there you are, boy. Someone's
Dara.
broken the sea needle.
You have not
That's
lived until
horrible.
you've seen
The
it.
sea needle is
You've
the
not
cradle of
seen
Crochet Corner.
SpongeBob?
Yes.
How
yes,
do-
it is. But what's more important is that there are tikis and shiny objects just outside the windows.
Mr. Krabs,
I've
how
not
can you
watched
think of
SpongeBob in
money
a
at
long
time
time,
like this?
but when I did watch TV,
I just cleared my
Nickelodeon
mind.
was my channel,
Money,
and
money.
it had a lot of SpongeBob.
Now listen here, boy.
So
You know that I'll give you golden spatulas
there you go.
if you bring me shiny
Until I got
objects.
But I'm
going
taken
to
by
sweeten the deal.
YouTube.
If you can break all the tikis here at the Sea Needle, I'll give you a
Is there-
bonus golden
Can you watch
spatula.
full episodes on
Why
YouTube,
would
or
I
they
wanna
always
break
get
the
or they
TVs, Mr.
like
Krabs?
getting taken down?
The last I saw, there's multiple streams up on YouTube that just play random SpongeBob episodes 24/7.
That VR chat movie world I would be surprised if it doesn't
They
have
were
it.
laughing at you and calling you funny names.
What kind
Oh.
of funny names?
You
Okay,
know,
you're more of a Power Rangers
SpongeBob
person.
butt pants.
That's not very funny.
No.
Yeah,
But
grow
they
up,
said your
Mr.
mom was
Krabs.
ugly.
Ugh, get a life.
Why is
All right, Mr. Krabs.
why is he hiding
bring
behind
them
his
my
claw?
share. You
Jokes.
got a deal.
beat him up?
No.
You want to see your mom, little kid.
Oh, he's moving quickly! Okay. Imagine if you could like do it, like manage to trick them like to be so close to the edge that if you hit them over, they actually fall.
If you binged every SpongeBob episode, it'd take about 2 days and 21 hours. That is a lot less time when you think about it. Sounds very doable when you put it like that.
It does.
So you want to binge SpongeBob for like 3 days?
Yeah.
3 days of no sleep? That would drive me nuts.
Alright, in stream. See you in 3 days, chat. Gosh. SpongeBob is having too much fun with this.
There's one more blue one. We going deep, boys. Oh yeah.
Go!
All right, we
I'm
gotta
ready
get
for the
that
slap.
heck
I'm
and
ready for the
snap.
slap. Yes.
Ooh,
Yes.
round them cheeks. Ooh.
Nice.
I like to cut G.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
We gotta say that right. 8 slaps next time.
Oh my god, wait, do it again.
Is he? Are you gonna be able to do it over here? Checkpoint.
Oh,
Here we go.
Let's go.
You need to let me know when you're about to.
Wait.
When you're about to
I like you.
get ready.
G.
You need to do it as Sandy for that.
You what?
You need to do that. You need to do that as Sandy.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you can't go. You're
Sometimes
not gonna.
pushing a single button is the most satisfying.
And next
Push,
time we
push,
hear that
push, push.
slap sound.
Yes. But Sandy also doesn't hang by her undies.
No, it's not cool like SpongeBob. Cloudy with a change of meatballs vibe. What if somebody was just down there and they're just like enjoying their day? SpongeBob dangling from his underwear, going up and down the building at a very, very fast pace.
I'd be cool.
Imagine,
And you just hear him in the distance going like, "Wee!"
imagine this was like on the top of an office building during like work hours. And
This
you
is
just
how
look
I
out the
do my
window.
work.
You just look
Is
out
this
the
how
window.
lifeguarding's like?
Yeah.
Yeah. They have the bungee jump in to pick the person out of the water and then like launch back up again.
Got him.
You
Oh.
did it!
Oh,
Oh, you got bombed.
Dive in.
Oh, now you're
Dive in
unconscious. Okay.
go! Oh, he's gone. Ready?
Like you cut
Oh.
G. Oh.
There we go.
I feel like a new sponge.
Okay, go get food.
Good work,
Go
boy.
get food.
Here's the golden
Here's the
spatula,
gold
like I
spatula,
promised.
Like I promised. Thanks, dude.
I got food right now.
Yo, you have chips?
Mm-hmm.
I want to go in here.
That's crazy. Yo, Annika.
Hmm?
Can I like have some?
Oh, sure. I'll put one into the mic for you.
Give me some.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Right. You're welcome.
Real lifesaver. I was really hungry.
Okay. Hey, can you give me one in return?
Yeah, here you go.
Okay.
Take one.
Alright.
Chad, why do you guys deal with this? Why do you guys deal with this?
Dude, are these Pringles?
No, what do you mean? They're Red Rock Deli.
Oh. They're the same.
You're wrecked.
Eating crisps. Oh no. Me and Dara had a heated conversation about chips versus crisps.
Dara did?
Aren't they the exact same thing?
There was something super specific about all the different classes of chips, and I'm like, man, just keep it simple. They're just chips.
Nah, it doesn't work like that. Chips and crisps are different.
Chips? I've just gotten used to saying chips over the years. That's just what I would say.
Manika, do you get crisps?
I just thought crisps were chips.
But are chips crisps?
You're starting to confuse me now. No. I don't know.
I love opening presents.
That's good, SpongeBob. Keep saying that.
A super monster combo.
Doritos. Annika, was it you that told me you don't get Doritos in Australia?
We get Doritos in
Y'all
Australia.
get Doritos. What was it that y'all don't get?
Taco Bell.
I
No,
think
there
it
was
might-
some kind of U.S. snack that is actually a health hazard considered for y'all.
I'm trying to remember what it could have been.
I don't know. Doritos are the food of gods.
I do remember that there was an energy drink that was banned in a lot of countries because it was a health hazard. Because it was an alcoholic energy drink.
Do y'all get Lay's?
Oh, I think. Oh no, we get Lay's. We get Lay's.
Y'all get Lay's? I could have sworn you said it was some type of chip.
There's some sort of chip. I can't remember.
Around
I can't remember what I would have said. Wait, what? Can I look it up?
Sure.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we get. That would be blasphemy to not get Doritos, you know.
I just remember you said there are some American snacks that are so unhealthy they're deemed like health hazards and they don't have them over there.
I think I could have said something, but
You told me that like a long time ago.
So many little robots to bap.
There are a lot of them.
no,
Where's Puff?
a landlord
SpongeBob.
in
I'm
Australia.
impressed. How did you fight?
Well, there were these robots. I met Sandy, and the lighthouse was.
Okay, okay. Sorry I asked. Here's the golden spatula that I promised you.
You're
Yes,
welcome.
Holy, there
Mrs.
is a
Puff.
Dora.
Now I'll help you guys evacuate.
But SpongeBob, you don't have a driver's license.
Oh, don't I?
No, you don't.
Well, if I don't,
Banned
then what's this?
in
Do
Australia.
you see what he's holding up?
He don't have.
Do you see the face? Do you see that
Yeah.
face?
Yes.
Library
I don't know.
card.
A library card.
Library card.
Let's go.
Man, I wish he puffed even bigger.
My gosh, no. We don't need a puffy Mrs. Puff now, do we?
Banned in Australia. I can't find it.
Freezing and going to bad quality. If it's working for, well, says Holy says it's working well on his end, so it might be
Working
something
well
with your
on mine.
internet, or maybe you have to refresh.
Odd. I was gonna say, I hope the game's working fine.
It's been well on my end.
Up for a game of SpongeBob?
Well, are you? Are you up for a game of SpongeBob Patat?
Tell me, how do you play SpongeBob?
You roll.
Oh, so like pufferfish.
I'm gonna bap you.
You're the one that brought up rolling. Ow.
Fresh like a
Giving
spring
me
breeze.
anything.
It's working. That's good.
I'm glad.
My internet was being really mean earlier today.
Yeah, it was. That was annoying.
Hey, Sandy, can you walk up to something and and smack him?
Yeah.
Like a fish somewhere. Where you Annika to say the line.
That's for messing with Texas.
Oh, okay.
You're not in Texas. You're like literally under Hawaii.
Say yes. All right. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
I like your cut, G.
You just killed them. Jellyfish. They're just gone.
I love it.
Dissolved.
I like you cut G.
Bam!
Super monster combo. Whoa.
I want the money from here. Let me lasso you. I want to lasso your face.
Why don't she have a gun? She's from Texas. She needs a gun.
Real cowboys use rifles.
I literally cannot.
Same thing.
That works.
I don't think it's working out. Oh, there. Okay.
What do you mean it's not working out? It's working out.
I forgot they
fine.
explode.
How do you forget the only thing that they do?
I don't play this game.
So much money. So much money.
What's your favorite soft drink? Funny you ask. I usually only drink water and tea. Kind of boring.
I like a bunch of different kinds of Mountain Dew. Well, I came back here as Sandy, but I'm SpongeBob.
Annika, what's your favorite soft drink?
My favorite.
Is it Songkist?
Funny you say that because
You
a
were
lot
actually
of
about
people
to
are
say
going to.
something.
No. Funny you say that because that's not it.
Dang it.
A lot of people are gonna really not like me for that, but but my favorite soft drink is actually Pepsi.
I'm gonna
Pepsi.
stab you.
I'm not joking.
My mom
I-
likes Pepsi.
But it has to be Pepsi Max.
Ew.
Beepus? Tora likes fizzy apple juice.
Fizzy apple juice.
Always used to be Sunkist.
You would, Holy. You would.
Hello, Arrow.
Hello, Arrow.
Things. How's the arrow doing?
I didn't even see Plankton again.
No, you
I
just
prefer the old Pepsi
Vito.
logo. Didn't want to
I like an enter Patrick's house.
Living under
Yeah, I
a
can't
rock.
find anything
Now
about
that's
this
a
a
life.
supposed snack that was banned here
Did you
from
ever
being a
have
help.
that? Did you ever have that clear Pepsi?
Oh, Pepsi Crystal, was it?
I think so.
I never got to try that. I think that was
wanna
like
find
that
the
was
new Coca-Cola, the marshmallow Coca-Cola.
years ago.
Marshmallow
I
Coca-Cola.
want some marshmallow Coca-Cola.
Do they actually make it taste like marshmallows?
I
Like
don't
they put
know, but I
something in
want
there?
it. I want it. Move, crabs. We're going in the SpongeBob house to make sure we got everything from in here.
Isn't there Coke Dream or something? Coke Dream.
I make myself a snack, but there's no
What's Coke
Wasn't there
Dream?
like wasn't there like a type of soft drink that was designed to like mess PepsiCo over? But like,
maybe a little bounce
'Cause it was
on
like-
the old bed.
I think it was like designed to like mess up the like Pepsi Crystal thing. Was it? No,
I don't know.
no, you can't. There was one that was like really bad. It was made by Coke. It was deliberately designed to be bad.
Breaking news!
Copium Dream
Bikini
World
Bottom
was released
residents
for a
have been
limited
attacked
time
by a
yesterday.
raging torrent of robot horror.
So much for fixing this quietly.
Authorities are not sure who is responsible for unleashing the mechanical menaces, but they have assured us that the person is in big trouble.
Uh-oh.
No.
Did I say big trouble? I meant so enormous that it's hard to comprehend trouble. We'll keep you posted as this tragic story unfolds. Tragically, we're sure.
Nice. So there's other stuff I'm missing in this area, but I don't know what it is. Mr. Krabs,
So,
let me give you money.
do you want to trade shiny objects for a golden spatula? That's quality craftsmanship, that is. Come
My
again.
boy. You're almost at 20k again. I mean 10k.
So, do you want to trade shiny objects
Oh,
for a
it costs
golden
more
spatula?
this time.
That's
Oh my god, there is someone who is advertising these ancient bottles
do you want to
of
trade that
Crystal
quali-
Pepsi. Like the ones that came back, like out back in the 90s.
Oh my gosh.
The on eBay, I would not be drinking them. They are so. You know how when like a bottle's been closed for such a long period of time that it starts to like crush itself. Because like all the air is starting to like leave it, so it's like.
Alright, so we have a few
It's
different
literally
places we can go
so
to. Do we want to go to Blue Lagoon?
That's what they should look discolored.
Yeah, Draconic, the Mr. Krabs way too great.
The Poseidon? And we have
I think
gone to
Goo
those
Lagoon would be a good one.
places. Goo Lagoon?
Yeah.
Goo Lagoon. Okay. How much longer should we play anyways?
Thanks. You give Goo Lagoon a look and see how far you want to go with that.
Alright.
Okay, I found out the one that was deliberately designed to be bad to mess with
Sun-drenched beach of
Pepsi
sludge
Crystal.
at the bottom of the
It was
sea.
Tab Cola.
All is not well
Tap
in
cola?
paradise.
Tab Cola.
Tab Cola.
It was
And what was-
deliberately trying to be disgusting.
So they made it purposely disgusting so you can
Just
avoid
met
trying the
Sponginator.
Pepsi Crystal.
Yeah.
So you can be like, oh, that's disgusting. Pepsi's gonna be disgusting.
Yeah, and it actually works. That's why it died back in the 90s.
marketing.
Yeah, it was a very weird technique, but it somehow worked. But I think they brought it. Did they bring Crystal back in like 2018 or something?
Yeah, they did something.
Dang, I didn't know they even bothered with it again. I haven't seen it around.
Fish stick.
Okay.
This robot is called Monsoon. Watch out for his lightning attack. Okay, watch out. What?
Goo Lagoon's a lot bigger than I thought it was.
Oh, all the levels here are pretty huge. This isn't
Long.
even like a small bit of Goo Lagoon. Like this is just a tiny.
This game has
area.
really large levels.
Yeah.
SpongeBob, do I look
Oh, my.
burned?
Well, you do look a little red.
Oh my gosh.
Barnacles! That darn robot.
Robot?
Yeah, a big robot stole everybody's sunscreen.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no! Everyone will burn.
Oh
And then they'll
no,
get
what
all
a
itchy and
menace to
peel.
society!
Exactly. You can't spend a day at the beach without sunscreen. That sun is way too hot. That robot is out on the island. Nobody can get to him.
Wow.
All those lifeguard
What a
chairs.
dingus.
SpongeBob,
lot.
maybe you can use those sun reflectors
he's
to
literally
point the
bapping
sun's
himself.
rays on that robot. If you hit one of the buttons on the side of a lifeguard tower, the reflector will turn. Connect all the towers and the light will shoot right out of the big reflector on the island. Then all you have to do is swim out to the island and turn the big reflector onto the robot. I'll stay here and protect the babes.
But I can't swim.
Good job, SpongeBob. There's a long-standing argument about whether Poseidon or Neptune rule the seas in SpongeBob. I've always seen King Neptune, and he was in the movie too.
Yeah.
Sometimes pushing a
Does
simple
Poseidon
button is
ever
most
make an
satisfying.
appearance?
Push.
I remember. I don't know.
Because as far as I remember, it's always been Neptune.
Same. Oh, watch this. You're gonna love this.
Oh god, I
you
know what you
bounce?
gotta do already.
You can bounce on that's awesome.
Oh my god.
We bounce on Annika to get places. Let's go.
Oh my god, of course you're gonna make that joke. I'm gonna bap you, Thistle.
No, don't bap.
He calls every thick character me.
Oh,
He was in a
it's
movie,
funny.
apparently. Poseidon.
Oh, was it the new one? I've not seen the new SpongeBob movie.
I haven't seen the new
I've
one
only seen
either.
like the old classic one.
We are classic SpongeBob watchers.
Yeah,
Oh my
Wait,
god, it's the
like-
bird clams.
I love them.
I think that was one I thought was SpongeBob Patrick's parents.
Love opening presents.
Patrick works at quote unquote works at his house. Watching TV.
Pretty. Cat, take
There
it.
was one scene that always used to make me feel uncomfortable as a kid, was where I can't remember what episode it was from, but I distinctly remember SpongeBob was beating up a giant clam, and he was like messing around with its insides, like doing karate on it and strangling it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what is... Oh, this feels weird. I don't like this.
You're like, juicy.
It looked weird. It's just like...
Mom, pick me up, I'm scared.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Patrick's here to pick you up. Oh, Patrick be getting the lit monies. Let's go. Don't you love
Patrick's
this
saving
music?
lives. Sure.
Notice when you think about it, our generation will never grow up.
Yep.
Here we are, playing SpongeBob.
Yes.
And I
Generation
love
grew
it.
up with video games and memes and a sense of humor that can be let off by something on it, by like 10 seconds of, I don't know, something really dumb.
10 seconds of headphone destruction.
Exactly.
At least I didn't die. But I didn't make it. Alright, watch this.
10 seconds of pufferfish. This one.
Wait, what? No.
Imagine a really distorted pufferfish. It's like,
You're gonna bap somebody.
Whoa. It's like one of those. It's like one of those things that make your voice real like distorted. Like the longer it goes,
Do I have to carry?
and then
Yeah,
like
makes it
the
all
filter
wobbly.
also makes the whole camera distorted as well.
yeah, the content awareness scale. It just keeps getting worse and worse. It's like, and then the audio just gets all wobbly. It's like,
Oh, the juice bar?
Juice bar.
by the way, Arrow, how are you doing tonight?
What were you streaming
Yeah,
earlier,
yeah.
Arrow? I saw you were streaming. I clicked on your stream. I was getting those points, but I didn't get the time to actually watch it because I had to go to dinner. What were you streaming? Was it more Monster Hunter?
Hunter.
Muncher Hunter.
Yep. I do not like that you have to wait for that.
Oh wait, it was just for a sock that I came over here for?
Yep.
Oh,
All
okay.
that for his soul.
Belly flop. Boom. We went belly to belly.
Wow.
It was lit.
Checkpoint.
Yep.
Oh, Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter. What did I say? Monster Hunter. Rise.
Blob.
More
Splooge
Monster
bar.
Hunter Rise.
I'm playing SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
G.
Bap.
Okay, so I'm gonna change the sun rays. Which one's the lit one? This one's the lit one. Okay.
Candy Artist played this and almost finished the game. Was it the original or the rehydrated?
What about Cult of Lamb? I've heard it's really being real popular as of lately, but I don't know what it's about.
What?
Cult of the Lamb.
I haven't even heard of that.
I haven't taken any time to learn anything about it. All I know is just like the art style is like looks really cool. But that's it.
It's very Twitch interactive, I know that. And Koi was playing it
Very
earlier.
buggy, but good. What do you like? What do you do in it?
I guess it started cult.
Wow. Like, what is the gameplay elements of it?
I'm not sure.
Cult management. I don't know.
Cult management?
Something like that.
Interesting.
That kid just bodied this to his face.
It looks like one of those games that a game that showcases furries, but a bunch of non-furries play it.
I swear I'm not a furry.
Lies. Oh yeah, there's a
Vine sources
cave
apparently
area
played
in
it, I
this.
think.
Oh no! The children's balloons have been overfilled.
Oh my god,
They're
Disso is your
carrying the
favorite
children out of
character!
Control.
I don't know,
No.
Mrs. Puff. It looks like they're having a lot of fun.
Yes, too much fun if you ask me. You can save the children by bubble bashing each of the balloons.
Dara, I think you're a
bubble
furry.
bash all the balloons, then come see me
Oh,
for the
definitely.
reward.
Can
Dara's a
do,
furry.
Miss.
Can
Yeah,
do, Miss
I'm a little sus of Dara, he's definitely a furry.
Oh man, I can
Very
believe it.
furry.
Dara, disappointing.
Very furry.
Disappointing.
Much
Why?
furry.
Why you gotta be furry? Come on, I thought you were better than that.
You can marry Diego's in Cult of Lamb, by the way. This
Oh, we need to get it.
Oh yes,
can
we
we
must play it.
Can we play it?
Yes, we can play. We can play Call of the Lamb now. I didn't.
Speed
forgive
run.
me. I
Marry
didn't know
Diego.
you could marry Diego.
Married Diogo percent.
That kid went flying.
To marry Diego any percent.
Yeah.
Take that!
Name of the cult is Cult of Och.
I will bap. Don't even tell me I won't. I will bap.
This one does bap.
Somehow I don't think he needs a hand.
But that's why we bap it back! Bap, 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 bap.
All praised be the puffer.
Yeah.
Draconic says they're gonna bap you when they get VR.
Oh my gosh.
No, I don't want to get deleted. Dara wants to delete me.
Oh. Okay, pep potato.
No. Don't do it.
Potato. Back rooms.
I can't. I
No.
can't disappear. because you have to do that. Haha.
I just gotta make you leave the phone
Ooh,
call.
haha.
We'll make
Oh,
Anna go
man.
big while you're gone.
Wait, I'm gonna be big.
Yep. Watch this chat. We're gonna make Annie huge.
No.
No, poor potato.
Bye, potato. There we go. Annie's huge. Look at that. Look at that big boy. Potato will never be gone as long as we keep him in our hearts.
I
and
miss
memories.
potato.
Too bad. You're the new potato.
He didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, we'll just get rid of the potato. He doesn't get a new name tag anymore. Goodbye, potato name tag.
Accurate size?
Oh, I'm moving the whole game. Never mind. Accurate size, yes. That's just Annika's accurate size. Oh, come on, let me move Annika's name tag, please. Please. Oh, I had locked, that's why. No. There we go.
Well, now you have to deal with me, Thistle.
Well, there's worse things to deal with.
Like what?
Such as Dara saying that they're not cute.
Thistle cute.
Lies and blasphemy.
Thistle cute.
Nope.
This is the way you smashed your head into that bamboo platform.
Boy,
That was really
absolutely
cute.
glad to have this back.
No. Not cute. Not in the slightest. I refuse to believe. Wait, can we go from here now? Silence. Silence, furry.
He has ham.
Oh, I'll probably continue down this way.
I love opening presents.
Ow. That's fine.
I feel like a new sponge.
Well, you just bapped the ham guy.
I just... Oh yeah, I
That
did.
was close.
Who do I need for this? I feel like I need... Patrick?
Oh, I can't swim.
As a kid, I
Wait.
did not like the Goo Lagoon levels because I sucked at them. I died all the time.
Did he literally just say, "Help, I can't swim"?
He said, uh-oh, I can't swim.
He's literally underwater. Is that a dragon? That's a dragon.
Yeah.
Dude, they're so cute. Go up and pet them.
No.
They're cute. No, they're cute.
I must bap a kid.
Oh my god, you literally killed that kid.
I'm surprised I made that. Ooh.
Go pet those dogs right now.
Oh my gosh, it's all sinking. I can feel the controller sink. Okay, I just need to bap this child. Get over here, kid. All kids rescued. Let's go. Alright, Miss
There
Puff.
goes.
Reward me. Reward me, woman.
Hero.
My
You
God,
saved
Miss
the
Puff's hero.
children. Here's a golden spatula.
Execute
as a
Order
reward.
66.
Execute Order 66.
That's what Arrow said.
I love that arrow. Just time to bap and murder. Oh wait, I can spin these.
Time to take out the two younglings, Anakin.
No, I didn't know I could spin the umbrellas. This is game changing.
Why aren't you going and petting those ducks?
Because they breathe fire. They angry.
All some dogs do that, but they're doing it because
You're a dragon. You're angry. Breathe fire. You won't. You're scared.
But I'm different though. I'm not. I'm Noodle Dragon.
You're an evil dragon?
No, Noodle.
Oh, I missed. That's risky trying to hit Bikini. Whew, barely got him. Destroyed. Where does this go? Nowhere. Are there any more mushrooms? Yes. Got him. Wait, did I call those mushrooms? I meant umbrellas. I knew what I was saying, I swear. I'm getting so much money. Oh my god. I'm rich, Andy. So,
has it been 10 minutes?
No. So, Potato will just come back when it's been 10 minutes. I'm sure he's counting down the seconds.
Oh yeah, you can just join back. I forgot you could do that.
Yeah. I was gonna say though, so far, what level has had your favorite music in this game?
Me?
Yeah.
Like, the music in this level's pretty good.
It is. But is
Love
it your
that
favorite? I'm
beach
stuck.
you see. Oh my god. Oh.
Okay, there we go.
Yo, you did it.
I was like, oh, this is where the whole playthrough ends.
Time to start from the very beginning.
Dara, the fire you breathe is called cute.
What's up? Look at how cute those dogs are.
Yeah, Dara's adorable.
Oh yeah, that is true. But I was still referring to those dogs there.
They're pool toys. Why do they have to do like that? Nope, not true. It is true, Dara. Don't
Wait,
deny.
they are literally pool toys. What the heck? Why are they able to breathe fire? What?
What do you mean? Why are they able
Look
to
at how
breathe fire?
happy. They look happy.
Box time.
Oh, SMH my head.
Sandcastle contest. Why can't I destroy them? What?
Look at one. Do you see one of the sandcastles?
Yeah, this one. It's got the seashells.
One of these.
One of these castles is not like the other.
Yeah.
SpongeBob, I heard that you were collecting golden spatulas.
Who told you?
Yes, Bubble Buddy, I am. Have you seen one?
Why, yes! We were having a sandcastle contest, and somebody put a golden spatula on the top.
If I had a
That's a
castle,
sandcastle?
I'd name it Fort Patty Town III. And Fort Patty Town III would have a big bake
Imagine if
sale every
like
Monday.
Bubble Buddy just turned into the bad guy. He's just like,
The golden
yes,
spatula?
you can get this
Oh,
golden
and the top of the
spatula,
sand
but you'll
castle,
have to get
right.
through
That should be
me.
easy to reach.
Destroy. We have to destroy.
Well, perhaps you should see for yourself.
It's like, it's just like SpongeBob's like, just pulls out a needle.
Do you see this, Annika? This entire thing is a sandcastle. All of this.
Dude, that would take a lot of like
Sand.
Yeah, and like, what do they use like with these like the big sand structures to like keep them up? Dara's still arguing with people about whether he's cute or not.
Dara, Dara, you're cute. Just admit it.
Hi again, Siege.
Okay, okay. Dara, admit cuteness, or Annika will time you out for 30 hours. I'm kidding.
I can't do that. That's not a. Denying cuteness isn't against the rules. Oh, you said you were going to bed. Okay. Have a good night, Siege. You have a fabulous sleep. Take care.
The rise is so
Nice
fast.
seeing you.
What?
For another fantastic day!
Well, at least that's back. Oh, this dude. Wreck. Get out of here.
That's what I'm wondering, Holy. How is there water underwater?
Well, you see, oil sinks, right? But there's oils and stuff that sink in water.
Out there. You send me to the back rooms.
Oh, you're back from the back rooms. How was your trip?
Oh, Potato's
It
mad
was. It was
Maybe
something. I found corn dogs. I found some corn dogs in the back rooms. Yeah. Not. What do you mean again? I haven't gotten corn dogs. I got popsicles last time.
Oh.
Wonderful. Did you
Wait,
see
you
this
met
potato?
Arrow?
See what?
This sandcastle, it fills up with water. It's super scary. We had cookies. Aw. Arrow, are you the backrooms monster?
I cannot see chat until it lets me. What is it doing? There we go. Now I got chat. I can't believe Dara would be mean.
No, I missed the jump.
Oh.
I was doing so good that time too. Oh, time to go murder things again.
I tell you, now you get to see the cute dragons.
The cute dragons?
No, we're not showing him the dragons. I refuse.
What?
Look
I
at
want to
look
see
over there.
cute dragons.
No, they're puffed.
Holy, we've been through this. I'm just a potato. You were trying to smoosh.
Oh yeah.
That's buddy.
Oh, those are the dragons, by the way. They're literally pool inflatables.
Oh,
that
they're
breathe fire.
adorable. That's so cute.
They're so squeaky.
Rich.
It's getting late, so much further you plan on going?
Not much.
Yeah, who doesn't want cookies? Cookies are good.
Dude, I've been craving cookie dough as of lately, but I haven't been able to get to it because everyone's been sick, and I haven't been able to go outside the house.
Oh dang.
So I can't get more cookie dough ice cream.
Oh no!
But there
You were
was
almost there.
underwater.
The damn fire screwed me over.
999, 1000, ready or not,
Do you actually have cookie dough ice cream, Dara?
I would not put it past him.
Dara, Gib. I want cookie dough ice cream, Gib. Gib.
If you actually do, then why didn't you give me some?
Yo, speedrun straps.
Speedrunning?
Yep.
Dude, is it Ben and Jerry's ice cream?
What's Ben and Jerry's?
Isn't that that's the I was about to say how?
Oh, I know where I need to go. Oh, that was actually really close to hitting me.
Time for a little sleepy sneak.
Next you're gonna tell me you don't know what McDonald's is.
No, I don't.
See, now you're just saying that just because just to spite me.
McDonald's. What's McDonald's? I've heard of Macca's.
Yeah, I've only heard of Macca's before, honestly.
And Hungry Jack's.
Oh my god.
Macca's, Hungry Jack's.
Whoa!
You guys have officially started calling it those, like, calling those two restaurants on those things more than I have at this point.
Maybe. We don't talk about it though.
Next year, at AnswerCon, we should just ask everyone, you want to go to Hungry Jack's?
They will be so confused unless they were originally from Australia. Like,
Maybe you can camp and get back up there.
I mean, if I make it at AnswerCon, I really
Fresh like
hope.
a spring breeze.
Okay. Vibing down there.
If you ask me that, I'm probably not gonna question. Now I'm gonna be like, wait,
Just go with this
Hungry
way.
Jack's in America? Well, there is, but I mean, it's not called that. Why couldn't it just be called Burger King here? Why did some dingus have to steal the name?
Money.
Yes, money. That's exactly it. I just
I
want to get to the
still
end of the
believe-
sandcastle, and then I'll be pleased for the day.
Your SpongeBob tendencies will be satisfied.
Yep.
Don't get beat. That's the same jump as last time.
It happens so fast.
You need to time it. This
Wait, can you
I
just
don't
cheat the jump and go
want
up?
to go. I don't want to time it.
Well, now you're
No.
taking longer than you would have
I
originally.
can't do that. I
We're
can't.
testing something out. We're testing something out. Okay.
we
We'll to
testing
see if
out?
you can just jump up there. And just skip the whole part and go up. Oh.
Oh,
Wait, you can actually land on there? Like you can
What?
land
I
on...
went through
what?
it.
Okay, that wasn't even your fault. That was just stupid. That was just dumb. What?
Here's the point of the stream where everything starts falling apart.
Yep. That means it's getting time to end it.
Lol, collider broke. Up.
Wait, it didn't go
The thing
down.
then go. Okay.
Oh, there it goes.
Okay.
Sometimes
it's,
it wants to, sometimes it don't. Just depends how it feels.
I think it was
Depends on the
was
day.
expecting you to.
Man,
Wait, do you get?
you know what this really makes me want to play?
Fortnite.
I'm going to Battle.
Spiral.
Feel like a little sponge.
Battle Royale.
Imagine if this will just randomly start streaming Fortnite. Ooh.
Yo, April Fools.
Yeah. Fortnite.
Cease to
Dude, you would get a lot of angry, like, 13-year-olds joining the chat
Go away.
if you were to start streaming Fortnite.
That's not how you build a proper fort.
Dude, is this guy a furry? Oh my god!
Ew. Furries
Hi,
have
that dude's
diseases.
in the way. I can't get to him. There we go.
Don't touch one, else you also become furry.
Yeah, true. That's how it works. Don't you know?
Trust me, been there.
Been there, done that.
Hold up.
Oh my
Is that
god,
Goku from Fortnite?
I'm gonna stab
Look at that
somebody.
emote that Melton sent! Oh my god, it looks...
You
It looks
furries.
off.
You furries.
Is that his actual face, or is that being edited? Something feels off about that.
I love opening presents.
Super monster combo. Let's go.
Whoa.
That's
Oh,
right,
is
your
that Dopey
boys
Fish?
got a super monster combo. Oh yeah, that's right, that's over there too.
Is that a roller coaster?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Boy, Goo Lagoon's big.
All the levels on this game are big.
You see why I like this game so much as a kid? Also, just like the game I was talking about that this game really makes me want to play again is I had like a cycle of games I would go through sometimes. It was like Legend of Spyro, A New Beginning, and then I'd play this game, and then I would play The Misadventures of Ed, Edd and Eddy. It makes me want to play The Misadventures of Ed, Edd and Eddy.
They should rehydrate that one.
Yes.
Rehydrate. Re-edited.
Re-edited.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh.
I think we got a title.
Yep. Now we just need the actual game.
Now we just need to hire a game development team
Yup.
and get the
Imagine-
copyrights.
Imagine if I started playing that game before even watching a single episode of the show. Would that make people angry?
You've not
No,
seen
man, it's
anything
Ed,
of
Edd
Ed, Edd and Eddy? Like nothing. Literally nothing.
A lot of ancient Gmod videos use sounds from it.
Thanks. Bubble buddy.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Spring breeze, you're underwater.
Do you see this?
Mm-hmm.
Sandcastle.
Can you pound it?
No, sadly.
Oh.
They're made out of
You like
cement.
there's like 3 little sandcastles, a statue, and then that sandcastle.
Oh my god.
I
It's
wonder
all
which one
castle.
won.
I wonder who won.
It was definitely the statue.
That's so funny.
Nice.
It reminds me of the episode where SpongeBob and Patrick were challenging each other with sandcastles, and it just, as it went on, it got more and more violent with like wars and building defenses between their castles.
Oh yeah.
To the end of it, they both had like huge,
Water rising. Must
like
get to higher.
kaiju robots going against each other.
Water's not a problem. I see something I want to try it out. So I saw that there was a clam over there, and I remember as a kid I could never get over there. I kept falling in the water every time, but I was also trying to go around from that direction to get over there. What if I jump from up here?
Welcome back, Chunky.
Looks doable. There you go.
Totally doable. Let's go. What did I buy? I don't even know. I
Air!
bought a checkpoint.
Whoa! And you can throw things at people featuring Patrick Star.
Yeah, we'll have to do that next time. Because this time, we're gonna call it here.
Here.
Well, I've already decided my
This
favorite
place is
character.
here. I have called it here. Squish.
I've already decided my favorite character of this game.
You what?
Oh yeah?
It's
This
the
is Miss Buff
dude.
right there? Oh.
It's the Dukes. That's
Dorky.
this was favorite character of it.
No, this was favorite characters are the giant puffers that were rolling down the hills.
No.
That go when they bounce.
No.
Those giant puffers weren't in the original game?
Not that I remember. I mean, I could be wrong, but
Maybe they weren't puffers.
I don't know.
I just
I'm
love
thinking,
that.
I'm thinking it'll save if I just go back to SpongeBob's house. So that's
What
all
if
go.
Reality Opera took place in the Bikini Bottom?
My gosh. Yeah, we were in
Bikini
Bikini
Bo-
Bottom the whole time.
Yo, was Aqua really set in Bikini Bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Damn, and now I can totally see the similarities. It had fish. It had
It had
lots
of water.
yeah,
and sand and weird looking
puffers
plants.
and anthropomorphic animals
Yeah.
So, do
Totally.
you want to trade shiny objects for a golden
and a bunch
spatula?
of
Actually, no.
really
Alrighty.
cool DJs.
Just because, like, I don't know. I feel like I need more. In case I need to spend money to progress in Goo Lagoon, I want to have a good little amount.
Small.
Because that would leave me with just 100 if there was left if I did.
I love opening presents.
So yeah. Well, with that
Performance
said,
smart thing I would have missed there. Super combo. Super mega combo.
well, with that
Super
said,
mega.
chat, you guys good with calling it here?
I believe so.
Thanks.
Did you say super mega?
Super mega combo.
Ultra combo.
Yeah, isn't super mega the dudes that work with Game Grumps sometimes?
They did it once.
Dang.
Yup.
Yep. Alright, well.
Grain Grumps.
Y'all ready for McDonald's time?
Macca's. Yes.
Alrighty. So, chat, for those of you
Imagine,
who don't know what McDonald's time is,
imagine if I did
be
this.
sure to
like-
stick around for it, because it's always a lot of fun. So, if you enjoyed today's stream, you can always do Expedition Boys socials in chat. I'll give you links to all of our stuff, such as YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. We also have a Discord server. That's the best place for you to
Imagine if
be.
I did this.
Yeah. It's been really fun. It was super cool to go back to this game after years and years and years.
And big thanks to
Enjoy it.
Annika for getting it for Thistle.
Yeah, happy birthday, Thistle. No, Thistle, I was just kidding. Okay, I was just kidding. No, like, you can talk. I was just doing it as a joke. Alright.
Oh, he's
No, you don't have to.
he's
you don't
committing.
have-
He's committing.
No,
He's
Thistle,
committing. It's
please
too
do
late.
not commit. Please do
It's too
not
late.
commit.
All right.
Do not.
Have you found someone to raid?
I was just joking, Thistle.
Well, I'll just finish it off. While Thistle looks for someone to raid, do exclamation point socials. You can find everywhere we're at from there. Find Thistle being cute on Instagram and Twitter.
Yep, this
Also
is
got
cute.
the Discord channel, the Discord server. It's the best place to see everything we're doing, keep up with us, and join community nights and VR chat every other Saturday. This Saturday is one of them. And the YouTube. We're going to be trying to work on that soon. Get more things up on there. There's also a VODs channel. Has a bunch of our past streams and all that good stuff. But yeah. We'll go and scream at someone at their McDonald's.
Okay, Thistle, the 2 minutes is up.
Is it already?
Yeah.
That was quick.
Have you found someone to raid?
No, I was typing up that last thing. Because I keep
Let me
forgetting to
see.
do this. I keep meaning to set a goal so that you guys can
Oh
see
yeah.
it, but...
Well, there's been 2 subs since, so it's technically 18.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, we'll remember to set that eventually. 18 new subs and we'll start a TikTok channel. Brrrr. May or may not have some things I want to do with TikTok. So,
TikTok.
TikTok on the clock.
Yup.
And the party don't stop until...
Your mother makes me a sandwich.
Who are your friends? Us. I am potato. Just a potato.
Cute potato.
And I am Inika. No,
Hi, Annika.
I'm Annika. Hi. Hi,
We're
potato. Hi,
both
Thistle.
here. We're both here around with Thistle a good
We
chunk
just-
of the time.
We literally just all met 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I don't know what these people are. They're weird. This
Alright,
dude
I
just
thought
called me up.
Alrighty, so McDonald's time. Let's go there and let's say you are McDonald's. They're playing Cult of the Lamb, so say you're McDonald's. Start a McDonald's cult in their chat and order a bunch of food. And with that said, love you all. Thank you so much for watching today. It's been really fun.
Love you guys.
Love you all.
It's been a lot of fun.
And we'll see you all in the next stream.
Later.
Later.
Bye.